beautiful Dynasty peoples. We missed you, of course. We actually didn't really have time to stream while we were in Austin, so we did take Friday night off. But it is Monday. We are back. We are not in the studio. We just got home. Just got to see our families, and so we're like, we'll bring a Dynasty stream to the world. We will bless the world with a Dynasty stream, but we're gonna do it from home tonight. So what's up? Say hey in the comments. Sorry we're late. I mean I had to put all my setup back and stuff like that, so hopefully you understand. But yeah, saw a couple of you guys at the meetup, including Denick. What's up, Denick? Good to see you. You guys have so many comments in here already. I actually can't see who was here first, and so you're just gonna have to say hey now. What's up, C-Dub? Good to see you. What's up, Sir Joy? What's up, Happen? Good to see you guys. What's up, Cash? Avery, nice draft. Tell Mason to blur better. Yeah, no, he didn't blur my draft very well. He didn't blur my draft very well. There is one pick that I've made that nobody has guessed the player that I've picked. So, and of course Nathan knows who that player is. Nobody's guessed him. They all think it's somebody else. So
really,
yeah. But Mason's blurring skills.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, you know who the other person it could be is.
You see the letter and they know who we like. And
yeah. They don't know who it is. So, what's up, y'all? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Yes, we are. I don't know why is my comments not working. My comments need to be showing on the screen. But we got a lot to do. We got a lot to do tonight. We are going to jump in and there we go. There you guys are. What's up? Good to see you. Yeah, work got you. I know, man. Sunraker said has some business attention. It's all right, man. Hope you guys' Flockley draft went well. Can't wait to see the video. Should be out tomorrow, so it should be a very entertaining one. I will say that. Should be a very good video. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. So we did have a blast. We're going to jump over now. We have the draft in about 35 minutes, and so we are going to pivot over and do some team blueprints now. So first up on my list is Riley. Is that the first one on your list, Nate?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. Riley's team name here is Brock Powers. We're going to be doing a couple of these. Again, we'll start the draft at 7 o'clock. We'll do some blueprints now. We'll do some blueprints when we get back on. Again, if you would like a team blueprint, I'm going to start dropping the link for those. We got some spots tonight. We're going to try to get most of these knocked out before so that after we do the draft, then you guys have room to get your teams reviewed as well. So Riley says, what's up, fellas? Good to see you, Riley. Second year Dynasty League here. Running backs get a quarter point per carry bonus. Reception bonus for tight ends is half a point. Looking for any moves or recommendations. Thinking of downtiering off of Bo Nix to Dak or Trevor. Pick up another running back receiver. Appreciate the help. Like it. Brock Powers, second in the league. 10-team Superflex start 10 PPR league. Let's take a look at this team.
Yeah, okay, so Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, and Jordan Love, still really solid, even in a 10-team. I'll give you a 9 there. Omarion Hampton, Caleb Johnson, B-Rob, Spears, Ray Davis, Javonte. That's some good depth for Rashad White. I mean, again, even in a 10-team, solid depth. I'll give you probably a 5 there at running back, and then you have Drake London, JSN, Garrett Wilson, Odunze Ayuk. It's a good wide receiver room. I love your big 3, plus Odunze is your 4th option. Even in a 10-team, that's really good. So I'll give you an 8 there, and then you get a 10 automatically with Bowers. So let's go dual elite QB here. That definitely seems to be your strength. You've got 3 solid QB options, and you know us well at this point. You know our first move is going to be moving off of Jordan Love, I think, for another position. And then just getting a cheaper QB3 option like Geno or Stafford. Which, fun fact, big news, if you guys haven't seen, Stafford is actually back and practicing today. As expected, he's just old. So that was nice to see, though, for anyone who was a little bit worried about that, understandably. But first move here, we'll do Jordan Love for another position. I think mainly what we're going to want to invest in here is probably running back value that we can like flex. Your wide receiver room is pretty strong. You have London, JSN, Garrett Wilson, Odunze, and Ayuk. I do want some extra like higher production upside veteran talent to pair with Hampton and Caleb so we can feel better at that position. I don't want to sacrifice the upside in a 10 team that you have in Daniels and Bowers necessarily. So we'll sacrifice Love, and I think we're going to sacrifice Ayuk as well. And just go for consistency this season, or even like production.
Yeah,
because he's not gonna start the season, and I don't know. I'd probably just rather invest in running back there. Let's take some depth guys. Let's take B-Rob and Spears, and let's up tier Jake Ferguson, those types of guys. B-Rob, by the way, is being shopped at the moment.
I mean, yeah.
So monitor that closely. That'll be interesting to see where he ends up going, but. As far as targets are concerned, even in a 10-team, Jordan Love is going to carry a good amount of value. I would probably look at Here's a couple options for you. I'm going to give you one solid wide receiver target. I'll give you like Xavier Worthy. He's a nice flex option at wide receiver, but the rest of your targets here are going to be running backs. Let's go with like a Kyron Williams as a high-end target. If you want to go even a little bit cheaper than that, you can go Jacobs. Obviously, Kyron has gained quite a bit of value since the contract extension. Just a little bit, not a ton, but a good amount where he's going to be a little more pricier. If you don't want to pay that premium, you can go get Jacobs instead. We're totally cool with that. And then when you're going cheap flex option, probably want to go with... Avery, I can hear my echo.
Sorry.
You're good. Let's go with like Alvin Kamara. We're pretty happy with Alvin Kamara's outlook this season. And again, if it doesn't work out, you're not out that much value, but it's worth the up tier from some of your depth guys like B-Rob and Tyjae Spears. Let's just focus on maximizing the production upside of your flex spots primarily.
Brian said, should I wait to get a blueprint before or after my 5-round rookie draft next week? Depends. If you would like help with your rookie draft or suggested targets for your rookie draft, I would say get it before. If you would like to get a good look at your team after you've already drafted, you already know what you're going to do, I would say after. So totally up to you. I mean, we obviously do both. We do rookie draft blueprints and for people who haven't done the rookie draft, but you just let us know, Brian. We'll take care of you. So
yeah. So again, just with this specific team, looking at your flex spots right now, it's looking like Garrett Wilson, Odunze, and some mix of like Ayuk, B-Rob, Spears, that sort of thing in a 10-team start 10. I think we can work on getting that a little bit better. Take advantage of your QB depth to do that. So really top priority before the season starts is building up running back production opportunity.
Yeah. Nathan, did I fix your echo?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right, man.
Riley.
If you have any questions on this one, please let us know. We're happy to help you here. But again, with the value that you have, I mean, your draft capital, you have your future first right now. I don't think you need to move those at the moment. You're pretty comfortable with your current roster and have enough value to work with where you can move some pieces around to build up running back without sacrificing that future capital.
Yeah. And again, we'll deliver this over to you tomorrow. You'll have your full blueprint. If you have any questions, you can let us know. We appreciate you, though, Riley. Again, thank you for getting a review, and we'll be sending that over to you here soon so you have everything you need to make the next steps. Good luck, my friend. Again, I just pinned the link. I'll keep dropping if you want to get your team reviewed tonight. I will go ahead and show you that this is pretty cool. You guys have been asking for this. We have implemented this. You'll notice now when you go to get a blueprint, wait for it, you can use the drop down and select which blueprint you want. So you'll select live team blueprint when you check out, and you don't have to use the slider anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, the slider is dead.
The slider is dead.
Ding dong, the slider is dead, ladies and gentlemen. It's a
Let's
miracle.
go.
So,
it is a miracle.
You can still slide if you want to give us a tip. Gratuity is appreciated but not expected. So everything is just in the drop down now. It's pretty nice. So appreciate you guys. Okay, let's rock and roll. The Raiders the Autumn Wind here is team name here. What's up, man? We appreciate you. This is a funky league, man. It says half point PPR. There are additional premiums of half a point for wide receiver, 0.75 points for running back, and 1.25 points for tight end. Our taxi squad can have 6 players, 4 IR, 15 bench. Wow. My taxi has Martinez, Gabriel, Ferguson, Gads didn't Restrepo. What should my goals be for building the team next 3 years? It's an 8-team. It's a 3-quarterback league. It's 2 tight ends. It's a start 14 league. Half PPR with all the
14 and starting 2 tight ends.
Yeah. So
this
is
that
a
1.25 tight end premium. Yeah,
here.
This is pretty crazy. We're actually doing 2 teams in this league. We're doing Autumn Winds, and then we're doing his sons as well. Noxaf.
Nice, awesome. That's sick.
So we'll be reviewing both of these, checking them both out at the same time, I think. But let's start by grading out Autumn Winds, kind of checking out his outlook and some of the targets that we want to go with here, and then kind of find some complementary moves for Noxaf, who's a little bit further down the power rankings, but still is looking like he has a solid team. So Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, Kyler Murray in a 3 QB. Obviously, again, it's an 8-team. Start 3 QB, 2 QBs in a super flex. You're still starting 24 every single week. Good quarterback room. That's a 9. You have the second, technically according to the power rankings, the second best. I'd say you have the best in this league. Lamar, Herbert, and Penix is the next one. I think you've got way more depth here, at comfortable depth here with higher upside at QB. So that's a solid quarterback room. Genty, Hampton, Henderson. You got all the young guns with like Charbonnet and Tracy as some options as well.
White, yeah.
I like that quite a bit. I would give you. You have the number 1 running back in the room.
9.
Yeah, we'll give you a 9, 8, or a 9 in an 8-team. What do you think? Yeah, 9 solid.
I mean, it's a start 14, so like he's killing it.
Right. London, Tet, Igbuka, Addison, Higgins, Harris, Myers. That's probably more like a 5, 4 or 5. What is it? 6 in the power rankings at wide receiver.
Yeah, I'd give him a.
We'll go 5.
I'd give him a 6. I'd see 5.5. I'd give him a 6.
Okay, I'm just thinking about relative to the other teams in the league because he's technically 6th. He's like that'll be one of the weaker wide receiver rooms in this league. But we'll go with 6. And then you've got Kittle and Ferguson in a start 2 tight end. That's a solid 6. So, I think you're easily contending here. What are you, top 3 in the power rankings here? Which I totally agree with. You're definitely, I think, a step above some of the other teams in this league. Probably going to be a top contender here. We'll go dual elite QB, contend, reload. Flex options here are a little bit worrisome, but you've got some guys to play with. You've got Jaden Higgins, you've got Jacoby Myers, you have Zach Charbonnet, you have Tyron Tracy. These are all guys that you can plug and play pretty much every single week, and I'm pretty comfortable with it. You do have Trey Harris, which actually is going to carry a decent amount of volume or a decent amount of value, but we'll probably look to move him for a guy that we think is going to kind of have higher production upside this season.
Nate, Colton's in the comments.
Oh, Colton, what's up, man?
Nathan sat next to Colton on the plane, so we got to meet him today. It was awesome.
Yeah, we were hanging out with him on the flight home. So thanks for joining in, man. Nice to meet you.
Yep. Appreciate you, dude.
Yeah. Thanks for popping in. So I think wide receiver is definitely going to be the strength that we're worried about a little bit here. Running back is super young. QB's taken care of. Kittle obviously kind of takes care of tight end. Ferguson is a viable second option that we can get by with that. You also have Terrence Ferguson as an upside shot as well. So I think, again, a lot of our moves are going to lie here. Let's take Kyler Murray in less down tier.
Yeah, I agree.
The reason that I would want to do that is because you can maintain your consistent QB3 production at a cheaper price while taking that extra value and building up wide receiver a little bit more. And that would make us feel a little bit better about that situation.
Yeah.
And then in your flex, you honestly can afford this, and I would just rather get a more comfortable option at running back or even wide receiver. Let's take Charbonnet and Tracy and let's up tier. Even though this is a start 14, it's still an 8-team. And I would rather start a guy whose upside is higher than Charbonnet and Tracy combined when you have to either flex one of them or maybe eventually flex both of them. And I would just rather go get a guy that's going to have a little bit higher upside there. So we will up tier from those two guys. So Trey Harris, higher upside, Kyler Murray down tier, Zach Charbonnet, Tyron Tracy up tier. And with some of your targets, with the Kyler Murray down tier, I'll probably go pretty far down. We'll go to Dak Prescott. As a third option, I'm totally comfortable with that, especially since you have Allen and Caleb Williams as your top 2. Dak is a great third guy that you can plug into your Superflex. You're going to want to plug him in there every single week. And then again, you have Tyler Shuck in here, which you can mess with. He'll be starting this season as well. So that'll be interesting to kind of monitor. Trey Harris. Again, Trey Harris honestly saw a little bit of a value bump up because QJ went down with that concussion, so he's going to miss a good amount of time. We'll see what his status is heading into the season, but he was like carted off the field. So hopefully he's doing all right. But again, at the end of the day, I would just rather go get like a productive veteran. If you like talk about David Montgomery. In this format, I would love to flex David Montgomery with the amount of points per game that he was averaging at the end of last season. That would be a really nice third option, a veteran who is proven to pair with Genty, Hampton, Henderson in case one of them starts slow. Very cheap, very affordable. You just move Harris, go get Monty. And then Charbonnet and Tyron Tracy. If we're going to up tier there or even get a little bit of wide receiver help here, I'll just give you a couple of wide receiver options that are going to be a relatively affordable, but kind of help out your wide receiver room as a whole. I think we're probably looking at, I gave Xavier Worthy as a target last time. I think I like Xavier Worthy a lot as a target in this format as well as a flex option. He has some nice upside that he offers for this team. And then don't be afraid of some of those productive vets. I think Terry McLaurin, you can get at a discount right now. I'm going to give you Terry McLaurin. Honestly, it's a little bit more of a riskier one, but he's lost a significant amount of value since the contract disputes. And that is going to be nice for you, where you intentionally kind of went a little weaker at wide receiver, went with some young guns. Go get a veteran who is going to play this season, whether it's with Washington or the off chance it's somewhere else. He's still going to consistently get that target volume that he's been getting for his entire career, which is kind of middle of the road, reliable, that type of thing. So Dak Prescott, Monty, Xavier Worthy, and Terry McLaurin are going to be your targets for this team. So a couple of comments I'll make for this roster. Focus on maximizing the production upside of your flex spots.
Yeah, I would say continue to stack like super cheap vets that, I mean, look for the guys that produce the most that have the least value. So guys like Devon, I mean, the Devontae Adams of the world are invaluable for this type of team. So, man, I tell you, watching Moneyball on the plane got me in the mood for doing some team reviews tonight.
Yep. And then take advantage of your quarterback value and make a down tier to help build up wide receiver a little bit. But I would focus primarily on getting a little extra help at wide receiver before the season starts.
Yeah. All right, Raiders. Well, this was his team, and the next one's his son's team.
Yes. And
Perfect.
His is Noxaf, Knoxaf. So he's 5th in the power rankings.
Awesome. Okay. All right, well, we got that one done, and we're going to move on to the next one here. A couple comments real quick. Should I get the season pass from my mother flocker? No, you have everything you need. So Spicy Hot says, these guys work incredibly hard behind the scenes. Shout out to them. Shout out to Spicy Hot. He was down there with us the whole weekend in Austin. He was absolutely freaking crushing it. Honestly, like, we were talking about this after you left, Spicy. Like, we would have died if you were not there on Saturday night. It would have sucked.
Yep.
So we appreciate you, dude. Yeah, it was great hanging out with you. The weekend was awesome. It's best weekend of the year. So submitted one under the name Boney Joni. It's an infinite. Could you do mine? If not, all good. Just not sure how to go about requesting it on here and everything. Yes, we will see what kind of time we have tonight. We've got kind of a queue stacking up here, and so we might not be able to pull it over, Bones, but I'll let you know if we end up having room for you. We appreciate you, dude. You'll enjoy the infinite, by the way. We still haven't made our announcement on that, which actually we're getting pretty close. We can pretty much get where we should be able to announce it this week. What happened at the Flock League draft order competition? I mean, I got 4th. Out of 12, I was in the top 3rd of people finishing, so I did great. I kicked like a madman. I don't know what happened to Nate. You're gonna have to ask him about that. I don't know.
What can I say when people change the rules morning of?
He was so mad, dude. I was the one that made the decision to do 30 yards, too. He was so pissed at me. Hey, there's a trade question I want to answer real quick. Ginger Snowman, appreciate you, man. Josh Allen and Devontae Adams is what you'd be sending away. But you'd be down-tiering from Josh Allen to Drake May and adding Kyron and Devonta Smith. Woo, okay. Yeah. I don't think you need to send Devontae in this deal. I think down-tiering to May, Kyron, and Devonta Smith, that's an even deal. And so if I were you, I would just try to do it without. You could try to add a 3rd instead. I don't want to trade away Devontae Adams. It seems like you're contending. This is a 12 team. It is a start 9, though. And so, I'm pretty sure this is your team. It is your team. You would be adding, you'd have May and Goff. You'd add Kyron to this room. Honestly, I think you'd almost have too much depth. So that's the other thing. If you can't get this done without Devontae Adams, I would just pass on it. Because I honestly think in a 12-team start 9 league, you might be adding too much depth to your roster there. And so definitely want to keep it a little bit upside-centric. So we did the same league. This is Knox, right? Number 5 in the power rankings.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
So
we're going to knock this one out. Appreciate your Raiders, Will. Here we go.
We are looking at Daniels, McCarthy, and Fields in a 3 QB. We'll give that a 6. I think that's pretty solid. QB3 is a little questionable there with Justin Fields, but again, I think overall it's pretty good.
It's good.
Brees Hall, Kenneth Walker at running back. I'll give you like a, what do you think, a 4 or 5 there? 5, 4, 5.
I'm good with 5. I mean,
all right, CeeDee Lamb, BTJ, JSN, Josh Downs, Jalen Noel. Your top 3 alone will get you probably like a 6 or 7. You have CeeDee Lamb and BTJ. I'll give you a 7. That's a good room. And then tight end is Trey McBride and Kyle Pitts, which Trey McBride will get you an auto 9. So obviously the big bonuses here again, still 0.5 premium wide receiver, 0.75 premium running back, 1.25 tight end premium at tight ends. So that'll be really broken for Trey McBride. Love that for you. Looking at the flex right now, we are a little bit struggling at depth here. Mason Taylor and Jalen Noel right now are in your flex spots. Josh Downs is your wide receiver 4, and then Dylan Sampson is also in your starting lineup right now at running back 3, with Justin Fields as your QB 3. Kyle Pitts is your tight end 2. I think what I'm going to do here is like I think we're going to do like a conservative reload, because looking at the top teams in your league, we've got all of those which are kind of locked into contention, and then you've got a little bit of a step down with one-on-one, and then Noksaf is down there kind of in the same tier as Carson, Boner, and Connor, 88-32. So any one of those 3 guys could potentially jump into like the top 4 to 6 and be like a playoff team, and then someone in that tier is gonna probably fall out of the postseason.
Yeah.
So at that point, I think we'll probably just stay it safe. We're probably just gonna keep it safe this season and work on stacking up a little bit of extra value overall, since we're a little bit short at depth.
Yeah.
And then look at really being like a top contender next season, because I do think you have the upside to do that. You have all your future draft capital, which is awesome. We want to stick with all of that. Don't trade any of that away, because as you're looking to build for the future, you want to be able to have that draft capital to get those young guys to build up for next season. So
yeah.
I'm just going to add in the comments here, this should be a pretty quick reload.
Yeah.
Again, it's difficult in an 8 team because everyone's already so close together that the differences between everyone, as long as it's not super lopsided, is going to be relatively marginal. You just want to go for upside, but again, upside is going to be very vital. So some of that depth and those flex options do matter quite a bit. So there should be a quick reload this season. Focus primarily on building more value and depth at the essential positions at wide receiver primarily.
Yeah, I will say, like in a normal format, I probably would have you move Trey McBride, but in this format, you can't, because
you can't.
Such a heavy bonus. So,
yep, I agree.
You ready for moves?
Yeah, so I think we're gonna probably down tier from JJ McCarthy.
Sure.
I think we're gonna take Brees Hall and Kenneth Walker, and we're gonna go for wide receiver value there.
Yes.
And then
yep, for sure.
Third move, we can probably take Fields and do even like, honestly, I would up tier there and get a little more safe, since we're down tiering from McCarthy, up tiering from Fields, moving Brees and Walker for technically wide receiver value. But if you get some cheaper wide receiver options, package a QB in that deal, then you could end up getting like Jared Goff and Dak Prescott when you're moving off of McCarthy and Justin Fields. So let's do
those
that.
Are the 3 moves I had in mind too. So
Goff and Dak will be your QB targets here, and then the rest here are going to be wide receivers. So Brees Hall and Kenneth Walker, when we're looking in those value ranges, I gave Dak Prescott to your dad as a target. I actually, for your team, an even cheaper option is Michael Penix. I would like him for your team. That's a good shot to take. So I'll give you Penix instead. Let's give you Romo Dunze as a wide receiver target, and then if we want to go a little bit higher than that,
I mean, Tet's on the first team. So that you'd have to go Hunter or Marv.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter's a good one. Yeah,
let's do Hunter or Marv. You pick.
Okay. Hunter. Go
He
Hunter.
has BTJ. Let's do Marv.
Okay, that's fine.
So Jared Goff, Penix, Marv, and Romo Dunze will be your targets here at at QB and wide receiver. I'll add in the comments if you can get any 26 picks, specifically 26 firsts, at a discount when trading. Capitalize on that opportunity. You'll really like having those picks when we get to next off season, as rookie hype inevitably increases, and you can start kind of looking at your roster and projecting out some of the guys that you could end up targeting in the rookie draft that would really benefit your team. And then if there's any interest on the outside with some other league mates in buying picks from you, they'll pay you more at that point for those picks than what you'll have to pay for them now. So that'll be like a little bit of a net value win. And then I'll just add, like Avery was mentioning earlier, don't trade away Trey McBride. He is an absolute broken stud in this format.
Yeah, he is. So, again, I mean, it's not going to take you long. You already have the value here. Like, when you're looking at the power rankings as well, the problem is these top 3 teams are really stacked. And then, you know, it kind of drops off a little bit. But in an 8 team, there's so much volatility. You could easily end up in that top tier next year if you stack your your value cards right. And so eventually, essentially what we're trying to do is just take this overall sum of value, move it up, get in that top tier with those guys, have enough to spend next year to contend. And so don't focus on anything but gaining value. That's literally it. Don't roster players that are going to lose value, and go buy players that are going to go up in value. That's all there is to this one. So,
yep. All right, man. Appreciate you, and we will move on to the next one here.
Dalton, I did like your trade from earlier. I'm just screwing with you. Avery's pretty tall. Avery is pretty tall. That's true. Yes. I don't look it on the videos, but 6'3". So, yeah.
All right, we got Zambros up next here.
All right. Sure, you're looking at this thinking there's potentially so many different ways, or potential to go so many different ways. I don't mind trading 101 back, or for talent like CD, Jefferson of a gun. 4th in the league, 12-team Superflex, start 2.5 PPR. It is a 1-point tight end premium. Here we go.
Hey, it looks like your camera froze on my end on Discord, Avery. I don't know if that's the case on.
I can help you.
The thing,
hello.
But hello. I was just making sure you were good.
Oh, now it froze it on Discord. Frick.
That's what I was saying. It froze on Discord, but you're not frozen anymore on Discord. So.
Well,
All
no,
right.
no, I'm saying now it froze on after I fixed it. It froze on Wirecast.
I got you.
So sick, awesome.
Okay, let's grade this out. Josh Allen, JJ McCarthy, Bryce Young at QB in a 12-team, solid 7. I'll give it to you there. That's really nice. Alvin Kamara, James Conner, Zach Moss at running back is going to be a 2. Justin Jefferson, Leggett, Thielen, etc. is going to be a 3. Mark Andrews at tight end, probably going to be good for like a 2 or 3 there. So this is going to be a 1-year reload. Even with your 101 and 108 coming into this season, you haven't done your draft yet, which we will include your rookie draft blueprint with some of our suggested targets here. Ash and Jency at the 101. There's some options there at the 108 as well. We'll have all that for you included in this blueprint, but I will say just as a 1-year reload here, we are probably going to want to do a little bit of a down tier from the 101. So that's actually going to be our first trade recommendation here as a reload. Is that 101 down tier. And I'm going to add in the comments here a couple of options. I'm going to give you, I think, an elite cornerstone option, but there are some other things that you can do in the draft. So we're going to either down tier from the 101 to the 102, 105 range, or get a cornerstone wide receiver plus. So I will give you that cornerstone wide receiver kind of target and value range, and then get a little bit of a premium on top. Or you can look at getting a premium on top of down tiering from the 101 to the 102 and the 105. So if you down tier from the 101 to the 102, that'd be Hampton plus a piece. If you're going to the 105, that's like Henderson probably plus a piece, Tat plus a piece, Hunter plus a piece. Okay, so other moves here. I think we're probably going to take one of your QBs. You choose one of Bryce Young or JJ McCarthy. Pick one of them for another position.
I would do JJ.
But not both.
you're going to get better.
Yeah, we'll move JJ McCarthy for another position and primarily focus on building up wide receiver to kind of pair with Justin Jefferson. I'm going to add in the comments here, plan to move Kamara and Connor at a premium during the season. Kind of while they produce. And then last comment here, I would just look into a small down tier from J Jeff to CD Lamb and see if you can get any premium at all. Any plus on top of CD Lamb would be great. But really, I'm going to be looking at probably moving off of Mark Andrews just for higher value upside. Younger asset. So 101 down tier, McCarthy other position, Andrews younger asset. And then some of the targets we'll give you here, I think, are going to be centered around building up wide receiver primarily. So I gave Rome Odunze on the last blueprint as an option, as a target here. I'm going to stick with that one on this one. I think it makes a lot of sense. Drake London, we're also going to give you as a target when we're down tiering from the 101. You could look into getting a plus on top there. And then if we go even cheaper than that, we could probably look at like a Chris Olave as like a cheaper wide receiver that has significant value upside, and then just get 26 rookie picks because you're making these trades trying to get premiums on top. Any 26 draft capital that you can get is going to be worth it. It's going to gain value from here to the end of this season. And as a reload, that's definitely what you want to be looking for, is just those small value wins. So with that draft capital that you currently have and the moves that I got you making here, I feel pretty confident that you'll be able to make a good amount of noise next season and be in good shape heading into 2026. So let us know if you have any questions on this one, man. We're happy to help you. And
Zambros, again, we'll send this over to you tomorrow. But if you got any questions in the meantime, of course, you know where to find us over on the Discord. And again, you got a solid team here, and so you'll be in good shape. You're going to take that year. You make enough moves here. You've got enough top end assets, especially with Justin Jefferson, Josh Allen, and the 101. I mean, you've got a lot of concentrated value there in those top assets. So when we make some moves here, we're going to be in good shape. But again, if you have any questions, let us know.
Yep.
All right, we'll do one more here before the draft. Cowboy 2104.
Yep.
So this is Campbell's Gridiron Grinders. Let me refresh real quick so you guys can see your blueprints in the queue that we're going to be getting to here very shortly after the draft. Jerry and Durozak, Bake, Job Duck, Mitchie, AJ, and Cowboy. We're going to do Cowboys here real quick, and all you guys are going to be up right after the draft, just at the startup. Okay, so this is straight out of a startup, Nate. He took CD, BTJ, Caleb, Hampton, and Travion round by round. So he started CD, BTJ, then he went Caleb, which is great, then Hampton, which is insane, then Travion, which is bananas. I don't think you reached on any of those guys. I think you got good values there. I mean, again, how is Travion Henderson going in the third round now in redraft leagues and going in the fourth or fifth in dynasty leagues?
Why is the value gap that wide?
It should not be. That doesn't make sense. That do not compute. And can I compete now and in the future? We've got you at fourth, but again, it's a very even. It's a 10 team. It is a start 9 PPR. We might be making some up tiers here, but let's go ahead and take a look at this and start grading this out. Caleb, Kyler, Jackson Dart, Justin Fields. He's got great depth there. I think you give him a 7 just because of the depth. I mean, yeah.
Hampton, Henderson, Caleb is like even a 10 team. It's still probably what do you think, a 7 or an 8?
I'd give it an 8. Yeah.
Yep. CD, BTJ, Odunze, and then
7.
Big drop off after that, probably 7, and then Mark Andrews is like a 3. So.
Really good team.
We'll go well-rounded here.
Well-rounded.
Contend, we woed. Your flex options right now are Odunze and Caleb Johnson, which are pretty solid. And then you've got like Jaden Higgins, Aaron Jones also in your running back room. The Tootster is also down there. So some interesting options.
Hey, if you guys are watching and you're in the draft we're about to do, if you could ask NDK to send me the link, the commission send me the link, that I can put it up, that'd be great.
So looking at your current team, you have Caleb Williams, Kyler, Dart, and Fields. We got to make some sort of move at quarterback, probably something that's centered around either down tiering from Murray or moving off of Justin Fields entirely.
I mean, I would down tier from Murray and I would move off of Fields.
Okay. Sounds like a plano. So we will down tier from Kyler Murray. We'll go other position for Justin Fields. Your QB3 option will be Jackson Dart. We feel pretty decent with Jackson Dart at this point. I think he's going to get a starting opportunity sooner rather than later. And then I think our third move here is going to be probably looking at some sort of up tier. Let's do an up tier at running back to get a productive veteran. Let's take Samson and Tootin and let's up tier. You've already invested quite a bit in rookie running backs, which I really like. Hampton, Henderson, Caleb Johnson. Those are plenty of shots to take. Samson and Tootin we can up tier. Go get a cheap running back vet. I'll give you Monty as a target here. At quarterback, when we're down tiering from Kyler Murray, again, that range of like Goff or Dak Prescott. I'll give you Goff here as a target at QB. Actually, you have Monty, so I'll give you Dak to diversify a little bit, just so we're not over-investing in team situation. Dak Prescott, David Montgomery. Justin Fields, when we're going for another position, even in a 10 team, he's still going to carry a good amount of value because of his rushing upside. So we can probably get a pretty dang solid wide receiver 4. I would like to get a wide receiver 4 here, just in case Rome Odunze starts slow. Ideally, a guy that's going to be pretty decently reliable. So currently, Justin Fields' value is going to be. I'm gonna give you Terry.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, I'll give you Terry here, and then another option at wide receiver. I mentioned Chris Olave in the last blueprint. I think I'm going to give you Olave here as well. I think that's kind of a nice value upside play. So, any suggestions and comments for this team?
I'd say hold all your draft capital for now. Obviously, it's out of a startup. Anything could happen. You've got a lot of young guys. You've got a ton of value insulation, but you definitely want to just make sure that you hold your flexibility there. And then if you get in season and you are one of the top contenders like we assume you will be, then you're going to use that first to probably go get, anybody you want. So,
focus on try getting a. Don't be afraid of getting some productive vets to pair with your young assets.
Yeah, I agree. Afton Chisholm, heck yeah, you got Afton Chisholm on this team. I love it.
And then last but not least,
I'm not opposed.
See how much it would cost to up tier from Andrews to Kittle, but it's not a priority move, but something I'd look into.
I'm not opposed also to, like, if you want to move off one of your rookies and get a proven guy like at running back, I'm okay with that too.
Yes, it's also something to look into. So all of those are options for this team, but overall, I think you had a pretty solid startup draft. So well done.
All right, Cowboy, we appreciate you, man. If you have any questions, let us know. But I think you did really well in the startup, man. I really do. Even in a 10 team, you graded very high for us. And so well done, and we'll send over your blueprint here tomorrow with all of the moves that we suggested. And again, if you have any questions at all, you know where to find us. We appreciate you a ton. Okay. And M. Del Treco, we've got you. Meyerstein, we got you as well. Appreciate all you guys. We're gonna get to yours right after our startup draft. And so I'm gonna go ahead, pull this up. Shout out to everybody who's drafting in the league tonight. It's going to be a fun one, and shout out to NDK for commissioning. Appreciate all you guys, but we got all of our boys in here right now, and all of these guys. Happen is how many drafts have you been in? How many drafts have you been in, Happen? I feel like you're in every draft. Maybe I'm thinking of redraft. I'm probably thinking redraft.
Yes, people are saying that.
People do be saying that happens in all the drafts. But you guys are good to go. And so, NDK, once you're ready, go for it, man. We are ready to rock and also roll and also answer your questions in the comments. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you drop a like, please. We're tired today, and so give us a pity like. Oh my gosh.
That would be nice. Were you good there, brother?
What's up? Did light mode for a second. That was freaking bad.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry.
Hey, all right, guys. I'm gonna do a quick
Superflex
rapid fire shout out to know who is here. Again, we do have the selection option on the site now when you're going to submit for a team blueprint. So make sure you select a live team blueprint. Joe B. Duck, Bake, Endurozak, and Jerry D. Please let us know if you guys are in the stream today, okay?
Yep. Just put your name
Sorry,
and say you're here.
I still gotta do that because we are literally like we are constantly getting submissions all the time. So, I just gotta know if you guys are here on the stream.
Okay. Not to alarm anybody here, but Justin Jefferson did just go 101 in the Superflex draft. Goliathus says he fat fingered it. That's highly unfortunate if that's true. That's highly unfortunate. That's ripping the chat type stuff. I mean, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I'm sorry, Goliathus. Holy smokes is right. What's up, EnduroZac? EnduroZac is here. I mean, we roll with it. We're going to figure it out. We got to recover, right? Let's get it, Sting Stang. What up, man? Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, whoa. Good luck, Goliathus. Good luck. Is this a third round reversal? Yes, it is. Third round reversal.
It's a third round reversal. Okay.
Woof.
All right, EnduroZac, we got you here. Thank you, sir.
Who are the other ones' name? I saw a couple of the guys here already.
Job Duck, Bake, Jerry D.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys are here, let us know. Yeah, we did get the league filled. I just had to tell people that they were. Yeah, I was going to say, has anybody heard from Corey and Danny? That is a great question. I bet they're probably still driving. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they're on the long trip back. That's what I thought. Frick. I freaking hate that. What's up, Andre? Good to see you. Went to a concert and got 7 vinyls autographed. That's sick, man. Yeah, we just got back. We got back a couple hours ago, and so we are tired but gearing up for the stream, so. Bake is here, Nathan. Appreciate you, Bake. NDK takes Bijan in the first round, so that's interesting. At the 1-7, so above a couple of the quarterbacks there, and Chase goes at the 1-6, so. Do. Wow. Who do y'all think is the starting running back for Washington in week 1? I've got a really crazy answer for you. You guys ready? You guys ready to hear my hot take? I've got a super hot take for this. Are you guys ready? B-Rob.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the most likely outcome here.
So we'll talk about B-Rob real quick. Okay, so let's talk about, first of all, the odds. What are the odds that B-Rob goes to a better offense than he was already on? I mean, very close to 0, right? Statistically, it's 6 and 32, but even the other 6 offenses that are rated higher than the Commanders in the NFL are not going to be trading for Brian Robinson. And so, also Brian Robinson is probably, in my opinion, an average starter at best. So going to any team with a competent secondary running back, I honestly think I think you guys should be hoping the only place he could go. And again, the Cowboys offense technically is, in terms of implied total points this year from Vegas, is not as good as the Commanders offense. Obviously, I understand why that would.
Mason, you wish.
Top 12 running backs, yeah.
Mason is.
I swear, if B-Rob gets traded and he ends up with JCM, I'm gonna be pissed, dude. I was gonna take JCM if he didn't take him. So.
Yeah, I looked at taking him as well.
Mason already leaked his last round pick. Yeah, I'm sure he did. We're trying to keep the draft in wraps here. So, for redraft, would you all rather have JCM or Judkins? Well, I mean, if you're asking me, I might have to think about it. But Nate's taking Judkins over most starting running backs. So, I think I feel like I know what Nate's gonna say. I think if I started punching people, I'd be Nathan's favorite Dynasty creator.
If you punch people?
Huh?
Oh.
You're such a dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways.
My gosh, dude. The Cubs are in freaking shambles right now.
Highly unfortunate.
I'm starting to hate Milwaukee. like actually hate them.
Bowers goes. Lamont, I mean, Hurts at the 110 is good value, and Puka goes at the 112. Okay, so Matt Stafford is also practicing today, so all of our Puka shares can rejoice. All of our Devontae Adams shares can rejoice. Look, Stafford was always going to...
I'm not going to lie. I tried to tell you guys to not freak about that.
I know. I don't think most people were freaking out, so...
Yeah. I mean, we saw Puka starting to go like at the end of the first in redraft leagues, and we saw Adams starting to fall as well. So I don't know. It's just
BK says thought you guys were Yankees fans. We both are big Yankees fans.
They're always hush about. No, we're not both Yankees fans. We're always hush about. Or the LA Rams are always like trying to keep it a secret about what Matt Stafford's offseason injury is. Last year was an elbow. The year before that, it was his entire body. The year before that, it was, you know.
Yeah.
But it was like the playoff game where he was like, his eyes were like in the back of his head because he was like foaming at the mouth too. And,
yeah.
You know, because he was definitely concussed and he kept playing. And then they're like, oh, is he going to retire? And no, it's just...
He never was.
No.
Anna says Mason did a terrible job trying to blur out the picks. Yeah, Mason, thanks for leaking my entire roster before the vlog. We really appreciate that. It's really good. You did a really good job there, buddy. Like, you literally can tell who I drafted. It's like, oh. Yeah. I mean, I had people texting me. I had multiple people text me my entire roster. I was like, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So, as long as you don't hate the Milwaukee Bucks, Nathan. We don't like the Bucks either. We don't like the Bucks either. Cubs over Yankees for sure. I mean, they both suck right now, so I don't know. Blue Jays.
The Cubs are literally just trading wins and losses right now. They've been like barely 500 since the All-Star break. Meanwhile, Milwaukee's just like batting freaking 900 right now.
Yeah.
So
hey, Mason, do me a favor, buddy. If you could put my trophy in the mail, it'd be great. I'm gonna put it right there behind me. So every time you jump on to talk to me, you can be reminded that I won the league.
I'm pretty sure you said Nathan there, not Mason.
I said Mason.
Okay.
I wouldn't be talking to you. You have to win some games if you want to even think about being rivals with me. Okay.
You're not my rival. Sorry. Mason would.
Dude, I
would claim Mason before I claimed you, honestly. Mason gets on my nerves more than you do.
Mason is your rival?
No, he's not, but I'm saying he would be before you were. I'm just saying you're not really my rival. You get on my nerves, but not as much as Mason and Corey do.
You seem like you're having some sort of identity crisis here. Are you okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, you just seem like you're searching. I don't know. It just seems like you're fishing right now.
Fishing for what? What are you talking about?
I don't know. It just seems like you're lost. I can help you.
Lost about what?
You just don't know. I don't think you know if you have a rival, if you want a rival. I think you're just upset.
No, if I had one, it would
Nathan,
be,
it's okay that you got last in the kick pass punt. It's fine.
Corey has technically claimed me, which I think is actually kind of hilarious. It's like that will be, instead of like the Iron Bowl, it'll be like the Suck Bowl.
Mason said he'd be happy to play you twice a week. So, I mean, I don't want to.
I will never freaking get over that draft order thing. And it's not because of the draft order. It's okay. Part of it is, but like not really. At the end of the day, if you guys want to gift Mason Avery the 101, that's not up to me. You all are psychos, but you can't be changing what the plan is the morning of. I'm just saying.
Nathan, you deserve
if I win the league next year, I'm choosing distance.
You're the only one that practiced. Like, that's such a lame-o move.
Mason's the only one that brought freaking football pads.
Yeah, he looked great.
Yeah, I look great too.
No, you looked pissed. In the video, you looked mad.
I have my sexy receiver gloves.
I don't know why you didn't get the reception I got. Like, why does Nathan look so miserable?
Because I was still smiling.
You smiling through the pain. Oh my gosh. Nathan's rival is himself. Nathan's rival is physics. Avery's in Nathan's head. Yeah, all of this is true. Nate is coming unglued at 48 years old. A soccer player is complaining about losing a kicking competition. This is all true, Nate. Like, I'm not saying this stuff. It's people. Maybe if you had pads, you'd be more accurate.
Okay, y'all act like I'm insane for thinking that was ridiculous changing the rules. I'm telling you, I have a lot of people on my side in the Flock League comments.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Spicy, that is such a good idea. A mini golf like a putt-putt competition would be electric.
That would be fun. That would be
electric.
Yeah, we should totally do that next year.
The Flock League Open. That would be so funny.
We could like do like a knockoff live or something, and that would be sick.
But Nathan has a turkey hat and you don't. Yeah, I have a helmet made of gold. So Avery's only reading the comments against Nathan. There are no comments.
At this point, the turkey hat is more valuable than the helmet.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
So you'd rather have the turkey hat than the helmet?
There's not a negative connotation paired with the turkey hat. It is the turkey hat.
There's not a negative connotation.
Good nor bad. It just is.
Here's the thing. I don't blame you for thinking that way. The turkey hat is the only thing you're gonna have in the near future. So I would prefer the turkey hat if I were you too.
Someone at the meetup asked me if I was. He was like, I can't wait to see you with the turkey hat again. And I was like, dude, I don't plan on wearing the turkey hat again. If that's the case, then all credibility will be gone in the fantasy football space.
Whoa, hold on. That's your best bit.
Yeah, and then he was like, well, you got to wear it anyways. And I was like, but here's the thing. Bits are only good when you do them a couple of times. Like, I can't just do the same thing all the time. And people get tired of it.
I mean, dude, we had people come to the meetup. Somebody came up to me and talked about the turkey hat, and I was like, go tell Nate.
This is probably the same guy.
Yeah, it was. Like, I mean, people are looking for that. Like, that's what people want to see. People want to see you lose and wear the turkey hat. That's what they want.
They just want to see me wear the turkey hat. That's what they want. They don't want to.
No, I don't know about all that. Don't worry, they want to see me lose too, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone have to try instead of self-related. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's okay. Now instead of the turkey hat, I'm getting a mix between Michael Jackson and O.J. Simpson comps with the white glove.
Sting Sang says, Nathan, I know you're a big Golden fan. You want me to trade him in the Yellow League? I'll say this. Nathan's Golden fandom took a whole new turn this weekend. I mean, he is off the charts, all in.
I'm just gonna tell you guys without spoiling stuff.
Whoa.
Y'all got it coming on Friday.
Oh, yeah, trust me, you do. You guys thought you thought Nathan loved Golden before.
No. You think I went off on you guys about the Golden stuff earlier? I'm gonna go off on the Golden stuff. Like, all these Nathan loves Golden stuff. Like, you just wait, people.
I'm just telling you what I saw this weekend. You guys are gonna be shell shocked about Nathan's Golden takes. Like, it's not a secret anymore. He loves Golden more than I think he loves any player in Dynasty. Like, I think he's his number one Dynasty. I think he would be the 101 in Dynasty for Nate right now.
Zenix says he liked the $5,000 cake.
Don't know spoilers. That's a video too. No spoilers for that.
He said it was very good. Hey, some people dropped the video in there, didn't they?
They dropped a picture, but most people in here haven't seen that. So,
okay.
I'm just saying. Yeah, Nathan loves Golden. Did Nathan draft a best ball team in regular redraft again? Nathan draft. Nah, never mind. Shut up. We'll roast Nathan's draft together later. Oh man. All the hate for Golden's make me want to love him. I mean, if there's anybody that hates Golden, it's me. If there's anybody who loves him, it's Nate. So I can't stand him, man. So bad. Barkley goes in the third. We did see Hampton and Achane go. So what's the latest on Achane? Because I have some people asking about Achane. He won't play this week.
He's got
I'm
a
not
calf
worried about.
injury now.
I'm not worried about this. Are you?
Not really. This is classic HN.
Yeah.
It's kind of baked into his price that he'll miss time. If
It's not. He wasn't going to play anyways.
If people knew that he was not going to miss time during the season, then he would be a top 6 pick.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, here's the thing. He wasn't going to play this week. None of the starters are going to play this week. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe they do.
All right. Second shout out for Jerry D217 and Job Duck. Let us know if you guys are on the stream. Jerry D217 and Job Duck.
Yep.
Probably going to be the last call out there.
Bucky goes after the double wide receiver start. We had 2 double wide receiver starts here. We had Neighbors, London, Lamb, and BTJ. Both of them are great starts in this draft. And so, a couple different. We had Bowers, but got Amon-Ra and Marv, which I think is a great pairing with Bowers. I think if you go Bowers, you have to go double wide receiver, especially Bowers in the first. Couple rainbows here, right? Rainbows so far, and so we'll kind of see.
Avery, can you send me that sleeper link that you're viewing it on, please?
Yeah.
Because
I judge you.
I'm looking through Studio and it is tiny. So.
Yes. Okay. All right. Golden Hate's so popular. Can't stand him. I just don't like him, right? Why do y'all have 0 roam shares? Me? I have roam shares. What are you talking about? I like roam.
The sound.
The devs have Joe again. Magic 8-Ball just needs warmed up. That's right. Joe's going to kill it, man. Joe, they might win the league. The devs might win the league. Nate is surprisingly competent. Not surprisingly, he's alarmingly competent. I think him and Austin, are dangerous this year. I love the devs. If they won, I'd be thrilled. All right. AJ Brown, Travion, right there at 310. So he does creep up in this draft. Obviously, it's a 12-team superflex. Dynasty star up here, but yeah, nice Hendo pick there. I think. I think anywhere in like the 4th is probably good for him. I'm not sure I want him after I take 2 quarterbacks with the dual QB build because of the impending fall off at wide receiver that's coming here. But Tech goes, AJ Brown goes. So there are still some good wide receivers on the board. We'll see who makes it back to you though. I know, Spicy. That's what I'm saying, man. Like he which is good. Honestly, like, them combining into a team was a good idea. So, how many likes do we have? 57. Can you guys drop a like for us? We appreciate you. We flew in from Austin today, and we were like, we've got to do a Dynasty stream for the peeps. I did just drop the link. I'm dropping the link now to get your team reviewed because we're going to be doing team reviews right after this, doing team blueprints for you guys, getting ready for the season. And you do get a free team review with the annual Mother Flocker tier with code DOMAIN. So basically, really easy. You use code DOMAIN when you sign up, and then the annual Mother Flocker tier ends up being about $8 a month, but you get everything on the site, the Dynasty Rankings, trade calculator, draft guides. You can link your team. You can do the mock drafts, literally everything. Plus, you get a free team blueprint on tonight's stream. So we'll do your blueprint live, and you're going to get infinite blueprints. You're going to get an update every month. You're going to be able to get the Discord as well. It literally has everything we offer for you Dynasty players. And so check it out. Again, I dropped the link. It's that first button on the bit.ly, flockfantasy.com/domain. I did see somebody say that they... Where was this comment? There was a fun infinite comment. Oh yeah, Paul says, want to thank you guys for your work on the infinite blueprint. Turned my roster from competitive to elite since April. Love that. That's the infinite doing its job right there. So... Again, there's not another team review product out there that gives you personalized advice every single month on your team. So that's what you get again with the site membership. So code domain, please.
Jolt says Nathan shares are booming right now.
Are they? I haven't checked my
shares.
Nathan
shares for what?
I don't see that comment. Are you making stuff up?
No, it's right here. It's at the bottom. It's right after you said get your team reviewed. 2 comments down.
I don't see it.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's right there. JOLTS. Jolts.
Not seeing
Dynasty
it, man.
Domain. Dynasty Domain. Get your team reviewed tonight. Ak Nikolai. David Elliott. David Elliott's comment. Just stopping by to wish Nathan a happy birthday. Thanks. It's not my birthday. And I'm right underneath David Elliott's comment.
What does it say?
Okay, I know you're trolling. It says Nathan shares are booming right now.
I'm not kidding. I don't see that comment.
Dude. I wasn't trying to hype myself up or anything. I'm just saying.
You were, though. It's fine. Just admit it.
No. Says the one who talks himself up like all the time.
Adam wants our opinions on Cook post-contract. Let's just pull up where we have him in our Dynasty rankings.
I moved him up a tier.
I did too. Had to.
So,
Had to.
yeah,
Got paid more than I thought he would. Just not going to lie to you. He got paid more than I thought he would.
Way more than I thought he should, but
I agree with you.
Doesn't matter. That 3-year outlook is pretty good.
It's solid.
So
it's solid, man. Solid 3-year outlook. Not gonna lie.
So James Cook, the deets are now in. The deets are in.
Oh.
Whoa.
Spill it.
Okay, this is whack. This is crazy. Okay, you ready for this?
Yep.
So this extension. This is a 4-year extension, so this is tacked on to this 26, 27, 28, 29. This is wild. So 4 years, $46 million. Take a guess how much is guaranteed.
18 million.
15 million.
Close.
This year, 2025, cap hit of 3.5 million, dead cap will be 15 million.
Oh gosh.
2026, cap hit 5.8 million, dead cap 12 million.
Out.
So that's this year. In 2026, 2027,
Team out.
cap hit 13 million, dead cap 5.4. So we've got 2 of 3 years that are looking a-okay for James Cook. After that, it's anyone's game. So
Okay.
you've got cap hits. So his cap hits literally increase like 150% in 2026 from 26 to 2027. They go up from 5.8 to 13 million. 2028 is 13 million. 2029 is 14 million. And all of the dead caps in those 3 years are very minimal because his guarantees are so low. So really what we're looking at here is pretty much guaranteed 2 years.
There is no out, but they can cut him in 2027.
Right. He's cuttable at any time. Every single one of these years, you see that little scissor icon?
Yeah.
So that means that he is technically cuttable anytime. There's no no cut clause or something like that. So
Okay.
they could cut him anytime, but they owe him X amount of money depending on when they cut him based on his guarantees in the contract.
Wow. Yeah. I will say that's not,
Sorry. He's guaranteed 15 million at signing. His total guaranteed is 28. I was like, that's so weird. So
Tyler
okay,
says his
here we go.
guarantees are 30 million. He gets 15 now and 15 more before the 2026 season starts.
Yes. You're correct. I misread that. So, but 2027 is the year that you're going to want to look at for sure, because essentially you go from it literally the cap hit and the dead cap reverse at that point. So those are significant for running backs.
Yeah. Yeah, Jacobs' contract is not great either. I agree with that. And, we talked about that last year.
I had not looked at the details of Kyron Williams yet. I want to see that now because those are up as well.
Yep, I want to look at that too. I'm looking at it on my end. Kyron.
So his guarantees are 23 million, 3 years, $33 million. He's got a potential out in 2028. Interestingly enough, they don't have any dead cap listed at all in 2027, which I don't know if that's correct.
So he's got 2 years
But,
solid as well.
He's got a couple years, yeah.
I mean, for a running back, for a contending running back, especially in that range that those guys are going in, like for dynasty purposes, that's good.
Yep.
2 years is fine. So.
Yep.
Who do you think will start game 1 for the Colts? Richardson or Jones? They'll start AR. Who loves what more? Nathan loves Golden or... okay. Oh, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Sorry, what was that? What was that question?
Nothing. No, we're good. Richardson will start. I agree. Don't you think AR is going to start?
I honestly don't know, and I don't freaking care. So.
Would you feel comfortable with Kyron as your running back 1? Maybe if you had 2 running backs in Kyron's range, yeah, I would feel comfortable with that. It just depends.
That's a good question, Sting. I would say Avery in the feet. Hey, Avery, did you catch this question about the mother flocker? From Mitchell Mayberry. Did you answer that already?
No, I signed up as yearly mother flocker. Don't see my free team review. It should be on. If you go to your account page, you should have a voucher, and you can redeem that. If you want to do the, there's an orange button at the top right corner of the site. It will walk you through that process.
If you're not seeing that voucher, then that means you're probably, there's 2 options here. You're probably on a free trial, or you did not use a code. So make sure you use code domain so that you can get a free voucher for the team blueprint.
And interestingly enough here, like we're talking about Kyron, and Kyron did go at the 312 in this draft. So, I mean, I don't know if I would. How much has Kyron's value actually gone up? Like market wise?
Let me look here. Kyron has gone up about a half round. He went a little boop. He went from like RB12 to RB9. So that's like front end of a tier to back end in the next tier.
Yeah.
So
okay, what's his overall rank?
46 according to KTC.
So into the 4th.
End of the 4th, yep.
Hey, Mighty Thunder, I think you just submitted one, but if you would like this to live, if you guys don't want to do it live, it's okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to do this, we can do this live for you, but you'll have to upgrade it, and so it's $7. So appreciate you. Okay, and then a wide receiver run here. Nice, Rome Odunze, Garrett Wilson in the 4th. I think is really good value. Garrett Wilson in the 4th is crazy. He's not been going in the 4th at all. Interestingly enough, I mean, I feel like the running backs slid up a little bit here. The quarterbacks, a couple of them slid up a little bit here. I mean, the wide receivers, you're getting wide receivers here. I mean, it's pretty insane. Rice and Higgins especially. Obviously, AJ Brown already went in this rainbow start here from Dio, but hey, the Dio's in here. Shout out Dio. Is Pigeon in here? Let's go, boys. It was great to see you last night.
Hey Mitchell, yeah, that's definitely what the issue is then. So if you're under another code, you still do get a discount on if you want
just put domain in
purchase. Yeah.
Yep. You guys make a sleepers vid in your redraft channel.
He used a different code, but if you do put domain in, then it
yeah.
If you didn't use a code at all, then you can put domain in there. If you put someone else's code in there, then
it's one of those I bought a few months ago. I remember at 4 that once, only 3 of them. All right, we can do it for you. I don't care. Honestly, Mighty, I think we can do it, but we'll probably do it Friday because we got a queue. So that's my compromise. I don't mind doing it live for you, but can you respond to my question in my review? I was looking. I don't see any. I don't see any questions. Where's your question at? I can answer. Let me know. Igbuka up to the 4th round in this draft. 410. So he's moved up. Kyron's moved up. I would say Warren Hampton has moved up because he went to 11 here. Very interesting. Chase Brown went at the 4-5 here too. I mean, there's some pretty interesting dynasty values in this draft right now. This is very fascinating. Baker and Purdy both go in the 4th like normal. Judkins still goes in the 4th. So, all right. Interesting, y'all. Appreciate you, Mighty Thunder. Yeah, we'll get you on Friday. So, yeah, you know we love you, dude. This is I don't think this is a points per carry now. I don't know if it's 4 or 6. How confident are you guys in Marv this year? I mean, we think Marv's going to break out. So Benjamin says I just submitted for my live blueprint. I'll refresh and make sure we got you here, Benjamin. Yep. Gotcha, man. Appreciate you. Got sniped for both Rice and Higgins. I'm sure you did, dude. If you would have gotten Higgins here, that start would have been absolutely disgusting. It would have been disgusting. So, almost too good to be true, if you ask me. So, that's still wide receiver 20 for Mecca, though. Isn't that where y'all have him? Yeah, it is. It is. It's just he's going relative to some of the different quarterbacks and wide receivers here a little bit higher than he was. But yeah, no, I don't disagree. I think Egbuka now, like, you can maybe close the gap a little bit between Higgins, Rice, and you can move him closer to that tier. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I think he's going to eat. What's up, Floating T? Good to see you, man. No problem, Benji. Appreciate you, man. All right, Slim Reaper goes there in the early 5th. I think that's a decent pick. Man, Nate, is it just me or are these values all over the place for Dynasty? I mean,
no, it's nothing. It's nothing super abnormal here.
Okay.
This isn't crazy. H-Chan's pretty high.
I thought H-Chan and Hampton went high.
You're right. You're right. Kyron went very high. Yeah.
I thought Kyron went high. I thought Chase Brown went high in this draft.
Yeah.
So,
you're right.
Which honestly, most of it just seems like running backs.
I think the redraft syndrome is kind of getting to people.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting. There should be some good value followers here later.
Yeah, for sure.
No, this is a real draft, 802. This is a real draft. So did you answer? Where's your question at? Oh, should I trade Bowers for Little in a first? Kittle in a first? Bowers.
Job Duck and Jerry D217 again. Last chance here if you guys are here.
Yep.
Again, if you say something later and you're here, that's fine. But I'm just gonna move you guys over if you aren't here.
Job, Duck, and Jerry. Dude, speaking of ducks, they were just ducks that flew off my pond. Let's go.
Nice.
I freaking love
there you
ducks.
Go. Unfortunately, you cannot pow.
I know I cannot kill these ducks. I like these ducks.
Cannot kill the ducks. You can feed the ducks. You can invite them into the house.
And maybe do like a Clue type murder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little ducks. Hello. Jordan Love goes 5th round. Nice value on Love there. I like that. I like your start here with a Bowers 1st round selection there. So Rome seems high. He went 4-2. That's where he normally goes. I feel like that's normal for Rome in Dynasty. He's normally going around there anyway. So Kyron ahead of Hunter is kind of mental. Not gonna lie there, Enduro Zach. I kind of agree with you on that. I think Travis Hunter should be going higher. Hunter's gonna eat, man. If Hunter, they've got Hunter playing the slot in Jacksonville. I did not hear what you said.
I said, guess who said they were gonna play him in the slot?
Oh yeah. I don't know why none of that came through. That was hilarious.
Yeah, rip.
I accidentally trade away all my rookie picks for next year. This is my first Dynasty. How to draft? How do I recover? It depends on the rest of your team. Honestly, we could help you out, but I would say if you're contending, you're gonna have to go for it. If you're rebuilding, then you're gonna have to work your value a little bit with your league mates. So can't wait for the Flock Draft vid tomorrow. It's gonna be the first fantasy football video ever to hit 1 million views. Once you watch it, send it to 10 friends. Are we leaking?
1 million would be insane.
Are we leaking the infinite change this stream? Give us
how about we leak it on Friday?
Okay, give us till Friday. Friday we'll announce everything.
Yeah. Friday will be a big day.
What's up, KT? Good to see you, man. Says get a blueprint. That's right. It was fun meeting you last night, man. That was a blast. Took him the same turn with the intention of taking both, so it's not really mental. I mean, I love the Hunter pick. So, do y'all like both of your teams? I would say I love my team. Nathan would say he likes his team. So
that's about right.
Yeah. I think I defined it. Obviously, there could have been things for me in my draft that could have gone better. I really didn't get a ton of crazy value followers at the front of the draft. I got them later. But unfortunately, you know, a lot of times what I'm looking for is those value followers in the second, third round. I didn't get any. And so I had to stick to my plan, which was fine. I had the plan, but, you know. Anna's going to be out of town. It's all right, Anna. It's all right. You're not buying blueprints anyways. You don't care. Tried to go to the studio tonight, but you weren't there. You should have asked us. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Anna.
Infinite's going to be sweet. Again, don't buy Infinite a la carte. Just buy the... Literally, Infinite a la carte is... It's cheaper to just buy the membership and get the free blueprint live tonight on the stream. Sorry, I got really aggressive there. I just don't want you guys to waste your money. Over the weekend, I managed to get 2 recommendations. Recommendation, guys. Traded Kenneth Walker, Shakir, and Flacco for Ayuk, Burden, and Ridley. Ooh. I like that deal. I like that deal a lot. We'll see what Kenneth Walker's value does. I'm interested to see where he goes in this draft. Christian McCaffrey actually goes 5'6". Again, you can tell it's the most wonderful time of the year in a dynasty draft when Kenneth Walker or when Christian McCaffrey jumps around in half. So, best team out of the draft. Well, I can't say anything about spoiling it. The teams are not the same as they were when we drafted already. So you will see the whole saga this week. So I can tell you who I think has the best team now. I don't think there's a clear-cut best team. In my opinion, there are 3 teams I think I would say are the favorites right now, and 6 teams I would say that are in the really in the mix. I will say Nathan and I's team I have both in my top 6. So, and I don't think I'm being biased either. I think when you watch the video, you'll probably agree. It was a very interesting draft. So Nathan made a trade already. Nathan actually already, made a trade with me. Yeah, we already made a trade. So my team's already much better. Nathan traded his first rounder for Golden, calling it now. I'm telling you guys, I had to sit there and listen to Nathan talk about Golden all weekend. Blah, 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 blah. Golden this, Golden that, all weekend long. It was so annoying. He just nonstop just rants about the guy, how much he loves him, how much he adores him, how much he thinks he's going to go up in Dynasty, how many points he's going to score. I just had to sit and listen to a love fest from Nathan. He just sat there and he just talked him up like he was the greatest wide receiver since Randy Moss. I had to sit there and listen to that. So, you say talk it up.
Yeah, in my best Spadaki imitation. I said talk it up. What's up with Loveland at the 5'8"?
I don't know. I'm wondering the same thing.
That's the highest I've ever seen him go.
That is the highest I've ever seen him go.
Immediately after the draft. So.
And Warren's obviously slid up a little bit too. So, just a little bit. Half a round. So, how many likes are we at? We're at 91 likes. There are 370 of you watching. Make sure you drop just hit the like button. I can show you how to do it. If I show you how to do it, then you have to do it, okay? Here we go. Ready? No, don't suggest Mason Dodd videos to me, please. Where's the freaking stream? There it is. Here, watch. There's me and Nathan. There's me on my phone a couple seconds ago. Look. Just drop the like right there. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Appreciate you guys. We love you. We wouldn't be on here if we didn't love you, trust me, because we're tired, but we got to be doing some bloopies. All right, Derrick Henry goes 5'9". So again, that's a little higher than normal as well. So tis the redraft season. I don't know if maybe there's a bigger tight end premium bonus in this league or something, or maybe this is a points per carry league. What? Are there any differences in the league scoring settings? Anybody who's drafting?
Yeah, let us know what's going on here.
Boom. Appreciate you.
That would be nice to know.
Yeah, we just passed 100 likes, y'all. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. It helps, like, seriously, it helps spread the videos. Like, you guys are like, oh, I love this channel. I'm like, oh, can you drop a like? And you're like, no.
That's funny.
On my end, the moment Avery said boom after doing the like, it went up exactly 10 likes. Right on.
Nice.
I know. We got to get the like ratio up, but we appreciate you guys jumping on anyways. We love the lurkers too. So we met some lurkers
points
yesterday.
per carry, 6-point passing touchdown, 0.5 tight end premium. Nothing whack.
Interesting, man. Interesting. Yannick says, shame on me for getting the like after being on the stream for over an hour. We forgive you. You dropped a like now. You're good, man. Pretty sure it's just redraft season. You'll see when you review my team later. Oh, okay. All right. That's good to know. James Cook, 5'10". I would take him there. So I have Cook. I have Cook ahead of a lot of the guys he just went around. I have him ahead of McCaffrey by a bunch. I have him behind Jacobs still and Kyron. Obviously, Kyron got paid, and so I feel good about that. But honestly, I think now at this point, and I'm going to go ahead and do this while we're live. Actually, I don't know if my rankings are updated. Nah, the ranking, I can't do the rankings yet, so I won't be doing that. But I would rank Cook above, and Walker goes 5'11" here. So we are really seeing a very different Dynasty draft right now than we normally see. This is a whole new animal right here. And so if you're doing, I will say this. Ooh, man, I wonder if I need to jump into Dynasty draft. This is a good time to do one because the values are all wacko right now.
Wacko. Wacklage.
Might be doing that. I might be doing that. Bump, bump, bump. Ah, whoops. There we go. Oh, man. Just came here to drop a like, but then I saw these teams. They got to be weird settings. They all need domain memberships. These are all domain members, and so they're all with us. This is interesting. This is very interesting. I agree. This is insane. Alex can't wait to see where the Washington running backs go. I am also very interested in that. So Walker will be a surefire top 5 running back this season if he stays healthy. I mean, here. I am going to be 7'2" by next year. If I grow. Think about it. If I grow to 7'2", I'll be 7'2". But will I grow? Probably not. You see what I'm getting at? I'm probably not growing. I'm done growing. I think my growth plates are snapped close. So I'm not gonna say that actually. Jacobs goes, so a little baby running back run right here for Henry, Cook, Walker, and Jacobs. And honestly, like, I have all these guys ranked pretty close to each other, so I get it. What's interesting is, though, we've gone now 12 picks and not had a wide receiver taken. Devonta Smith was the last one taken. Devonta Smith and Igbuka, I feel like I've closed the gap, and those guys in my overall rankings to that tier of Higgins, Rice, Wilson. I think, or not even Wilson, really. It's Odunze, really. Wilson normally goes in the 3rd, and he fell to the 4th in this draft. I don't know. I mean, Orange Chicken got him here, so. Can't find someone to take Hawkinson off my hands.
Orange Chicken is good.
Yeah, Orange Chicken's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Zero running back, best value I've ever had. I agree with that as well. Hold Hawk. B-Rob might be traded. Yeah, we did hear that. Get Sharps just in case. Which dimensions? Of what? What was I talking about? Dimensions of what? I don't know. Sorry, Ben. KW3 is a shower, not a grower. Interesting. What happens if you're neither? Hopefully they come my way. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The gym is calling your name, Avery. Hey, I've got a gym 20 feet back.
Information per Zach. Another trade might be going down. And the flock league.
They're going to freaking... Yeah, whatever. Sonny says, you see my messages on Sleeper. I haven't been able to reply my messages for like 4 days, and so I've got to get caught back up on that. We didn't have any time, so. Like Nathan's hairline will come back if it grows. That's a great analogy. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, yes. Worthy 6'1" in a Dynasty draft, I think, is really nice, and Pickens in the 6 is also really nice. So I'm like, I think this turn. You I love this. You ended up going Jefferson here at the 101, and I actually think I like your team the most. I freaking love this roster. I guess it is a super flex, so you probably do need some quarterback help there. But I do like your guys. I mean, you've got guys I love. If this were a redraft team, you'd be cooking. Oh, for growing for the dimensions. Yeah, I gotcha. Took Walker in the 6th in Dynasty Star. I think he was a good pick. I mean, he went the 5'11" here. Depending on where you took him in the 6th, it might be a better pick. So has Walker's value really jumped up recently in Dynasty? Like, can we measure that?
Sure, I'll try to measure that. Let me go get my tape real quick. Did you like my dad joke?
Shut up,
Nobody
man.
laughed.
Shut up. Yes, this is a real league.
Nobody laughed.
Ben says, "Who is QB though?" That's true. That's true. I got to give it. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
I haven't seen Walker climb on my end.
That's okay. All right. There's a link to get your team reviewed. We're going to be pivoting to team reviews here right when we get to probably the 10th, 11th round of this draft. When this goes to a slow draft, and we'll be jumping over doing dynasty reviews for you guys. We appreciate you. What's up, Shy Wee Wees? Hashtag Wee Wees for domain. Are you drafting Neighbors, Collins, BTJ, or CMC in redraft? Neighbors. Neighbors is my pick. I like Neighbors. What's up, TD Group? Got Keon in a second for my 27 first. You traded your first on a hard rebuild? I personally would not have done that because you need that first. If you're a hard rebuild, that first is going to be early, and Keon Coleman hasn't done anything yet. So I would have held, unless you got the first, then I would be good with it. No, you said got Keon Coleman, so I would have held your first there, personally, but you'll be fine. Once this draft finishes, expect a lot of trade questions. I'm sure you're right about that. Shout out TD. TD had a super duper nice gift for us last night. It's gonna go right on the shelf behind me. So it was good to see you, buddy. And yeah, this league is gonna be weird. This is gonna be a weird league.
Yes, it is. Dude, I saw TD at the airport today in Austin. So saw him at the meetup. Was hanging out with him last night, and then we were flying out this morning, and he was there. Same terminal as we were. So
Happen says, when is the shower curtain dropping? Domain shower curtain limited run. I think Nathan, I was saying last night at the meetup, I think we could print if we sold like 10.
10 shower curtains?
Yeah, $500 a pop.
Brilliant.
I mean, they want them. I think people are going to pay for them. I think people. Let's see what it costs us to generate a shower curtain.
Yeah. It's expensive.
So first you're doing Dynasty, had the 6, took your wide receiver shot, got Jefferson and St. Brown in the first and second. That's a fabulous start, man. Not to mention, I mean, you have those guys on your team, they're going to be playing each other twice a year, and they're going to absolutely go off when they do it. I know that because I had Jefferson and St. Brown on a team once. So that's a good start though, Philly. Yeah, it was fun, TD. Something on my rookie draft. Yeah, so I think it's going to depend. If we got the annual Mother Flocker submitted team review a few days ago, you guys plan on getting those in the stream. We got to make some moves. If you did the live option, yes, you actually, we would have already done it. If you didn't do the live option, then you're in the queue. We've already started it, and so we're working on it now. So if it says in progress, then we're working on it for you, my man. So the ones we're doing tonight are the ones people buy like as live blueprints. So I would buy a shower curtain. Got to keep the girls away. Yeah, that's the way to do it, right? Okay, DK 6'8", McCarthy in the 6th, Goff in the 6th, J-Mo in the 6th, Terry in the 6th, Kittle. This is just it's very interesting. Terry's went a little bit higher here. I guess he's normally late 6th, so not that much higher. DK's normally in this round. Goff and McCarthy McCarthy at the beginning of the offseason was going in the 4th. So he's just progressively moved down this offseason. Dakota Rain of Prescott, as Danny would say, goes to 6'9", nice pick, and then Zay Flowers at the 6'10". So both really solid picks. So again, if you're watching, I just dropped the link down below. We're going to be pivoting, doing some team reviews right after this. You can get a free team review if you go to flockfantasy.com/domain. Use code domain. If you're an annual Mother Flocker, what's going to happen is you're going to get everything that we have on the site, all of the Dynasty tools that you would need to play Dynasty. But also, you're going to get a team blueprint live on tonight's stream if you sign up tonight. And so you get that blueprint, and you're going to get a new blueprint every single month. So basically, you get 12 reviews for the price of one. You also get our Discord, which has a ton of different sections to help you out as well. We have a huge community over there, and so take advantage. Again, I've got the link. I just dropped it in the comments. I've also got it penned. But again, if you do that annual Mother Flocker membership tonight, you will get your blueprint done live on the stream. So yeah, drop a like. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a bet between each other for the Flock League. If Avery wins, he gets to pick the matching tattoo. If Nathan wins, it will be Happy Birthday Avery from now on. That would be a good bet.
Yeah, that would be a pretty good bet.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
What design are we looking at for the shower curtain?
I think they want you and I sitting at the desk.
Oh.
I think they want you and I on it. Yeah.
Sweet.
What if we did you and I in like shower caps?
Shower caps with our domain aprons on.
802 says, who is Nathan? Who is Avery? Nathan is the one that lost the Flock League. I'm the one that won the Flock League. So I'm Avery. He's Nathan. Good to meet you, 802. Yes, for the content. That's right. Cam Ward needs to be above Mahomes. Matthew, you're such a troll. You're such a troll. Classic.
When's your food coming, hungry boy?
Dude, it's been here. I'm gonna eat it in a minute. We got 400 people on right now. I was
just checking, making sure.
Yeah, I know. I want to.
Well, you don't think I can handle 400 people?
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. Insane wide receiver on the board right now. Yeah, who has fallen? Olave and Addison just went. Those are good values here. Who's on the board though? Who hasn't gone? Am I missing somebody? Who hasn't gone yet? I don't know. RJ Harvey went 6'11". That's great value on Harvey. There's some good running back value on the board right now.
Yeah.
Burton Ernie looking. That's freaking hilarious. Nathan's the handsome one. I mean, if you want to say that. What's up, Zmas? Long time no chat. Ready for the season. Let's get it. Hoping to get a new blueprint. You should get one in, man. We were excited to do it for you. Good to see you, dude. Yeah, it's been a while. Appreciate you jumping in, man. Yeah, I know. I know. He said it. He said it. I'm retired after I got wrongfully banned from the Discord. I don't do the bans on the Discord, so I know nothing about that. Oh, man. BK says, how many men can you handle, Nate? Which is kind of what I thought you were saying there for a second. Did sound like that.
Yeah, I can.
400 people, but not 400 likes.
I can never win.
I
need to be careful with what I say.
Yeah. 400 people, but only 123 likes. Don't like that ratio. Drop a like. Yannick doesn't like the ratio. We got to get the ratio up for Yannick. Dylan, what's up? First time watching a live stream, guys. Love the content. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Trevor in the 7th.
Zach dropping Easter eggs right now, dude. He is.
What's he freaking saying?
He's gonna make some moves.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I was trying to work with him, and because he was kind of interested in my deal, but he's getting a deal that I think he likes better than mine. So.
Okay. We'll see. Appreciate you, Angelic. Nathan Golden is the new Bonnie Blue. Ew. Nathan did just realize that's true.
Interesting.
How many likes can Nathan handle? Well, let's find out how many likes Nathan can handle. Thoughts on JMO's Dynasty outlook? I mean, I think going here at the 6'5" is nice. Look, a lot of people think JMO's going to pop off this year. Corey loves JMO. Corey from FSE. We talked about JMO a lot this weekend, and yeah, I don't disagree. If they throw the ball downfield more, then like heck.
If JMO pops off, Laporta is going to be as mid as he was last season.
Zima says, already a monthly member. Do I have to do some sort of upgrade for the blueprint? Yep, you're just going to upgrade from monthly to annual, and actually we'll only charge you the difference, so you'll get a discount there as well. I'm going to drop the link for you. Here's the link. Zmas, if you go to this link, what you'll basically do is you'll switch your plan. It'll take you here. Go annual, mother flocker. So you switch from monthly to annual, it's going to give you a bunch of vouchers. So a team review voucher, trade, start set, all that stuff. JMO is a walking trash can. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, we weren't the biggest JMO fans, so.
Yeah, we're not the biggest.
KT still low on JMO too. How was meeting the guys from not New Mexico? They were from almost Mexico. They're actually from Texas. They were awesome. They're drafting tonight. We got them in this league. It's Dio here and Pigeon. They were great, man. It was awesome. went to this bomb pizza place too. It was sick. If I get a Blueprint 1.0, but what an Infinite is their cheap upgrade. Actually, there's an option to upgrade when you're here. You just would buy Infinite here. If you've already got the 1.0, then what's the difference for members for Infinite in 1.0? It's $45, I think.
802, so why do you guys always recommend trading Bowers in your blueprints? I drafted him because I like him. So good question,
like
802. We love Brock Bowers. I think I wouldn't say we always recommend trading from Bowers.
No.
We only do it for the teams that need it. It depends on league. It depends on build. It depends on the outlook of that team that currently owns Bowers. What we've seen is that a lot of teams that are looking to reload or rebuild have an elite tight end, and they're very lackluster at other positions, specifically in a Superflex league at quarterback and wide receiver. And we would rather a trade is now pending in the Flock League. Holy bollocks.
What?
Did Danny and... Jeez Louise. Let me finish answering this question about Bowers. When we recommend moving off of Bowers, like on a hard rebuild, generally we recommend just reinvesting in the wide receiver position. We think it's a little bit safer. And it's more essential than a luxury item, which is a tight end. You can get by without tight end value. When you're looking at Bowers specifically for a team that might be contending but lacking depth, you can down tier from Bowers to McBride. Your production upside isn't really going to take that much of a hit, and you get a premium on top. Rarely do we recommend moving off of Bowers all the way down to like a Kittle, unless again you're so depleted at some position that you just need to take the value, add another position that's really depleted, and then go get a cheaper option at tight end instead. So, good question. Let me look at this. What?
Dude, here's what I said. I'm not gonna overreact because last time they traded, I was mad about the wrong side of the deal, so I'm just gonna shut up and not say anything this time. But holy freaking crap, dude! I feel like we both know which side of that trade we like. Actually, you probably think that trade's even.
Me?
Yeah. What do you think of that trade? Who do you think won that trade?
I think it's even. I don't think that's even.
All right, who do you think won? The top guy or the bottom guy?
Odunze side by far. I can't believe he didn't take my deal.
Nathan, don't spoil the freaking trade, you idiot.
Sorry, my bad. Well, they don't know who traded who. But yeah, no, I think top guy won.
I think so too. Jeez.
Yikes, Amanda.
Holy cow. Oh, man. True King says, leak it. Well, we leaked a player. No more leaks. But this league's going to be crazy, man. This league's going to be...
This is going to be a crazy league.
It absolutely...
With all the trades going down already, which you guys, again, are going to see in a video, so it's the activity is not a spoiler. With all the trades going on, it almost makes me want to just sit tight and let the dust settle a little bit.
I'm with you. That's literally what I was about to say. Like,
it's kind of like
I don't want to move the players I drafted. I want to show that I drafted a good team. Like, I don't want to trade yet. I don't know, man. How many blueprints to leak the trade? I don't think we can do it.
You can't leak, sorry.
Yeah, we got to keep the integrity. The Flock League has the potential to be bigger than any of this, so we have to kind of keep that one secret. That's our acting job.
You guys haven't even seen the draft yet, so.
No, the draft's gonna be sick, dude.
That's. What's our timeline on that? Are we still looking at tomorrow?
Tomorrow's coming out.
We're still looking at tomorrow. All right, it's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I asked Thomas last night.
Boom. Sweet. Yeah, he's probably cranking today.
Yeah. So Bryce Young goes in the 7th. Penix at the 7-11. I mean, he has slid so far down boards this offseason in Superflex leagues. So Bryce is, you were probably obviously wanting to get Penix here, but DJ Moore goes off the board. Ricky jumps up here. He goes in the 7th round. He had been going in the 8th in Dynasty, 9th round. Matthew Golden goes in the 7th round. Cortland Sutton goes in the 7th round. Caleb Johnson goes in the 7th round. So some nice values here in the 7th. Some of these guys I think slid. So, and then Devontae Adams here in the 8th. So, if Avery goes back-to-back, Domain should take the Flock League channel for themselves. I agree with you. And I will say I like legitimately think I could go back-to-back. I have Jamar Chase. If Jamar Chase stays healthy, I'm gonna be in the race. And so at that point, getting in the playoffs, I'd like to get a bye this year, and it's anybody's game in the playoffs. And you saw that last year. I had to win 3 games to win the championship, and I did. So yeah, Team 1 almost was set for life because he almost got Penix and Young at the 7-8 turn.
Wow, that is crazy, dude.
The fan was quiet last night. Disappointing pick. Avery would have chose better. I technically did choose the fan. I gave him a 10. He was good. He fit in well with us. So $2,000 to leak. Yes, I will leak the trade for $2,000. 1,000. I'm not gonna go down in price, right? Again, we can make more money than that on that channel, so I'm gonna not do that. It's a trade that is interesting. Not crazy. It's not like a blowout, but it's somebody in the league overpaying, maybe slightly overpaying for one of their my guys. That's the context I can give you. Somebody went and got somebody they really like. I could give 2 freaking craps about my guys. Honestly, like I'm gonna draft who I'm gonna draft. Hey, spoilers, I gave away my pick. Yeah. I said my pick when we were doing the first video, so you guys already knew I was taking Chase. That one shouldn't surprise you. Odunze is a top 5 wide receiver. That's crazy. I hope so. Playoffs are statistically a coin flip every round. Fantasy about making the playoffs by any means necessary. Bingo. That's exactly freaking right, man. That's exactly right. That's why you can't freaking draft Rashee Rice this year. That's why you can't. Team Domain this year. Maybe some slight love for Thomas. Thomas is hilarious. Gonna take both QBers, but yeah, you would have been crazy, dude. Penix Snipe killed me. I 100% agree with you. But George says Zach equals my guy. I don't know. I don't know. Got to be Danny or Bush. Could be. Overpaying is Danny. Yes. Yeah. What? Yes. Excited for my September blueprint. Made some crazy moves this week. Let's go. Yeah, you'll have to let us know how it turns out. Hunter's value had been kind of crazy. It started low and then rose to the start of the third. It's now going back down to the end of the third, start of the fourth. Yeah, for sure. I think he's a good buy right now in Dynasty. I'm just saying. Rome for Pickens. I would do Rome. I'd take Rome there. Rumors of Jameis Winston back to the Saints that push Olave up. If Jameis goes back to the Saints, I mean, that'd be freaking gold for Olave. Jameis is way better than freaking Rattler. Like, they should absolutely bring Jameis in. What was your favorite pick from your players? Don't tell us the player, only tell us the round. My favorite pick in our draft was my 9th round selection. Easily.
My favorite pick was... Oh, man. I'll go 8th round selection.
I would say if I were you, my favorite pick
I'm between first round and 8th round.
I was thinking 2nd for you. That's my favorite pick of yours.
Oh, all right.
You could go any of the top 4 rounds for you, and I'd be like, yeah, I get it.
I was gonna say, can I say 1 through 4?
Yeah, jeez. Again, Nathan, great start, and then he was like, oh, what do I do?
Yeah, y'all said that last year too.
It's funny, Nate. Honestly, I didn't hate your picks. It's funny though how much worse it looks even 2 days later now. Like, you have to feel substantially worse about like your 5-6 picks.
Yeah, I don't feel great about it.
Yeah, it's crazy how quick.
I didn't feel great about it when I did it.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, there is one thing that I could have done there where, again, my build would have looked the same. and I just would have done one player over a different one, and then it would have looked a lot different, and I would have felt a lot better. So,
yeah. TD says, can we expect any good snipe reactions? There were some good snipe reactions. In fact, it was more of like a snipe crisis because like there were a couple times people got sniped and they like didn't know what to do with their lives.
Yeah.
I got sniped quite a few times. I mean, you guys know I'm drafting next to Danny
Mason
and
in the
Corey.
12th round when he almost lost his crap.
Who?
Mason in the 12th when he almost lost his crap.
Yeah, that was freaking hilarious. What round had the biggest surprise pick? I think the 6th. The first has a good one.
What was the surprise pick in the 6th? You can't tell him. You can't tell.
I can't.
You can
I can't tell you. I can text it to you.
Yeah, yeah. Text me.
I'll text it to you in the BOFA.
Yeah.
This was the one that probably surprised me the most. There was another one that was really surprising.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah. That pick shocked me.
Yep.
There was
also just there is a faller that was shocking to me as well.
Another one I just dropped was really surprising.
Yep.
Is the draft vlog getting released first thing in the morning? I think it should be early. Yeah.
Yeah, you should wake up and watch it.
All the trade talk last night was hilarious to watch. Yeah, that'll be a full video too. I mean, there were 2 deals that went down last night, so you guys will see all that. Already made the trade. Want to get your opinions on it? Where do I go? Which trade, Dylan? Oh, okay. You can still do it. I submit it on the Flock side again. I dropped the link again for you guys to get your reviews / your trade questions. But it'll just be backwards and just say in the comments I already made this trade. So just do it there.
I literally seriously 5-6 was the most polarizing part of my draft. Everything outside of that I absolutely adored.
Yeah, no, I think I do too. I love
7, 8, 9, 10. Great.
Alex says Nathan took Warren or Golden in round 8 then. I don't know. I will say this. I've never heard somebody talk up Golden so much. The entire weekend, it was ridiculous, dude. Talking up Golden.
I literally never even mentioned his name.
Except for, I mean, the most important time. But yeah, I mean.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you talked about him a lot. I'm not gonna lie. You say his name like sometimes just passively. I don't think you realize it.
You guys pick like the most random stuff to just heckle me about. Like, what did I do to deserve this?
We went out with a couple guys last night, and a couple guys that watch the channel, like Pigeon and Dio, that are in here, and they were like, and one of them was like, yeah, hey Nathan, what do you think of Golden? And I was like, pfft. It was awesome. It was amazing. So.
Yep.
Jake Heath says, I own a print shop if you need help with the shower curtains. That's good to know. Love it. Nathan got Rasheed Rice or B-Rob. Yep.
That's right. I got Bijan Robinson in the 6th.
Yep, that's right. Ben says, you take the heckling so well, Nathan. Yeah, Nathan's really good at taking it. He just takes it like a man.
I mean, what else am I going to do?
I don't know.
Throw a fit about it?
I mean, you kind of do that with the birthday thing, but...
No, I say thanks because I appreciate the well wishes. They're well-meaning, but I feel bad because it's not my birthday. So...
Yeah, but then you're lying, which is funny.
No, there's...
Burden went here in the 8th. Kamara and Connor actually jumped up and went in the 8th here as well. Jackson Dart goes in the 8th. Man, we've got all the rookie pictures on Sleeper finally. This is gorgeous. Tua in the 8th. Downs in the 9th is a great pick. Downs is a crazy value in the 9th round, dude.
Ben said you could be Mason and cry about it.
It's true. I know. I'm glad you guys are picking. I'm glad you guys are getting the joke in the comments. Thank you. How you take it is up to you and how willing you are. That's true. Nathan's willing to take it, I think. He's okay with it. Are we concerned on downs? No, I'm not super concerned yet.
He's got a hammy injury. I mean, I'd be concerned about that whole offense, honestly. Because, you know, it's the worst quarterback room in the league.
Burrow, Chase, Higgins, and Brown all playing right now. You guys are gonna have to let us know how it goes. Keep us updated, please.
Is my team cooked if Marv is wide receiver 1 and Henderson running back 1? So basically what I'm gathering is you took Bowers in the first round and you took a quarterback in the second. Or no, sorry, I was in redraft mode there for a second. In Dynasty, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what depth you have there.
Hey, Nate, I'm going to eat my food now.
Yep. Cool.
So if you read comments, I'll put them up while I eat.
Yeah. I'd have to know more context there, 802. I mean, it really does depend on it. What if your wide receiver 2 is Lad McConkey and your wide receiver 3 is JSN? Like at that point, that's fine. So Nick said the Colts are probably just tanking this year for a new QB. Yeah, you would think so, but generally GMs and head coaches don't try to lose their own jobs. So I think they're actually just crazy enough to, you know, actually think that Daniel Jones and AR are going to do something. So they'll lose their jobs regardless. Chase Brown over under 65 catches. Oh, I would take the under on that, man. Catches? That is... I mean, he had 65 targets last year. He hauled in 54. I mean, on a per-game basis, to get 65 catches, that would have to be 2 more targets per game. At the very least. Probably not going to bet on that, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe 1 more target per game. But not something that I would probably... I'd probably take the under there. Floating said you're going to make this poor boy blush. Jeez. Yeah. If you know me, they call me Blushing Nate. Ben said, "Oh, a complaint about the video for Dummies laid off a lot of their creative staff in Fishers a couple years ago." Oh, that for Dummies. Oh my gosh, like the fantasy football for dummies. Yeah, I did not know that. Not Fishers, but Indy. I didn't know that for Dummies was based out of Indy. That's pretty crazy. Dennick said you can have all the alone time you want when you buy a shower curtain.
I have to pop in here and say this. For Dummies actually relocated, when you turned 12, they wanted to be as close to you as possible.
When you turned 12? You mean me? That's hilarious. So when I became an adolescent dummy, they wanted to be as close to me as possible. I see. Nice. Levi said redraft Chase Brown and Pollard or Brees and Harvey. Brees and Harvey. I think I'd take Brees and Harvey there. Personally, I think the volume that you're going to get from Brees is pretty similar to Chase Brown. I'm obviously betting on Chase Brown more than I would Brees, but I think the gap between Harvey and Pollard is good enough where I'd be like, yeah, I'd probably take Harvey. That's a fair deal. I think I'd lean Brees and Harvey there. Yeah, joke of all time. They like it. Yeah. Ridley goes in the 9th here. Fields in the 9th. Yeah, that's not bad. Fields going after Jackson Dart and Tua is a lot more reasonable here. A lot more reasonable. Downs, Ayuk, Ridley. It's a classic domain draft. If Fields is going that low. So we've seen Fields go as high as the 7th, I think. 6th or 7th. My uncle was a graphic designer for Dummies for years. Laid off when they moved the creative staff to India. I thought you said Indy, as in like Indianapolis. They moved to India. I gotcha. Yeah, that's tough, man. Dennick says the Chases are eating right now. So Chase Brown and Jamar Chase. They must be popping off at the moment. Nathan Keep Trade got Golden, Warren, and Avery. We'll keep Warren for sure. Avery would also keep Warren. I would trade, or I would cut myself before I cut Warren. So Warren definitely number one. We will trade Golden. He probably has a little more value than Avery does, and then we'll cut Avery, I think. Yeah. You could flip those last two, honestly. You could trade Avery. Some people do. Some people do value the Flock League stuff, so I might be able to get a decent return there. In fairness, Golden is unproven, and I'm not a big Golden guy, so. If you got a really solid QB3-4, do you wait until someone gets hurt to sell or try to sell in the offseason? If you have a solid QB3 or 4, I mean, I guess it depends on solid. Are you talking like your QB3 is like a Trevor Lawrence type? If that's your QB3, I would just sell him to a team that's desperate for a quarterback, get him to overpay, and then just get a cheaper QB3 option like Geno. Golden, Warren, Avery, Matt says. Which trio would you rather have in a Superflex Dynasty? Half PPR, Purdy, Amon-Ra, and Pollard, or Caleb, Garrett Wilson, Addison? Ooh, boy. Give me Caleb Wilson and Addison there. Yeah, I like that. Nathan, should I retract my trade offer of Tillman for JCM? So, like, you'd be getting Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt and moving Tillman? That's fine with me. I don't think Tillman's really going to do anything this year. If you want to take the shot on Krosky Merritt, who's the new rookie that's been getting a lot of buzz, and Tillman is in a terrible situation, I don't mind you doing that at all. Darnold goes here at the 9-12. Got to run up Pacheco, Mixon, Debo, and Charbonnet. Starting to kind of settle down a little bit here, I think, in terms of the values. Hawkinson in the 8th, that's a little later than what I'm used to. In Dynasty, I've seen him go quite a bit earlier than that. He'll go right around Kittle a lot of times. I think so many tight ends went so early that people held off on them for longer on like the lower end guys. So Hawkinson, honestly, like, he might go up in value a little bit to start the season because Addison's not playing. So his chance to get a significant amount of volume is going to be very high to start the year. And then you might want to sell him off before Addison gets back. Raman Delara, let us know if you're here, man, on the stream. I just got your submission. Hey, just genuinely curious if you are on the stream here, because I just want to know, did you click on Live Team Blueprint or 1.0? If you clicked on Live Team Blueprint, which I think that's what it should say. And it actually showed 1.0, but I might be looking at the wrong tier. So just let me know if you're here in the stream, Ramandola. There goes Monty at the 10-1. I like that price for Monty. Monty in the 10th that's such a good deal. 16 points per game before he went down with the injury last season. Chase Brown, 1-yard touchdown run on 4th down. JCM or Samson? You choose. Analytically, Samson's in a way better tier than JCM is. So I'm fine with that. If you want to stick with Samson, if you want to take the shot on JCM, that's fine with me though. Still can't believe I traded away Darnell Mooney for Chase Brown. Man, That's a nice deal. You had to have done that before or in the early season before you like went nuts. That was a great move. Paid off big time. Ryan is here. So you selected the live team blueprint. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I need to get that fixed because that's an issue. That's an issue for sure. Okay. Oh, golly. Hang on a second. Ooh, man. That might be a big issue, Avery. Ah! Okay, so we got Tyron Tracy at the 10-2. Jacoby Myers just goes at the 10-3 here. What do you guys think about Tracy to start the season? Do you think he's going to pick up right where he left off? I think it'll be interesting to see what he's able to do in an offense that has a wide range of outcomes this season. Also, over under 6 games for when Jackson Dart's going to be the starting QB in New York. Nathan, I'm seeing rumors Dameon Pierce might start over Chubb. Heard anything? I have not heard anything, but that doesn't surprise me because Nick Chubb is all reports out of camp for Nick Chubb are that he looks so slow, really, really bad, he might get cut. Oh, Steely, I moved you over because yours was a voucher submission. If you want to get that live, just submit the super chat, and I'll pull you back over. Sorry about that, man. I saw yours earlier and I moved you over. I should have asked that. Over. As a Giants fan, definitely over 6 games. Okay. Interesting. Pierce over Woody Marks, question mark. I would probably bet on Woody Marks there. Short term, I guess you could say Pierce because he's the experienced guy there, but I think Marks has a chance to make a dent. They said they're going to make him a household name. I feel like they're being honest and we're too low on him, being Tyron Tracy. Interesting. Interesting. You back? I heard the throat clear.
I'm here.
You're here?
Yes. I had Qdoba Bull.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
We can move over to blueprints here in a second since we're in the 10th round, closing that up. We can kind of review the teams. I need to submit this inside issues like right now.
Okay. What did it show up as?
A 1.0.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Diggs in the 10th is nice value. I mean, Diggs is going the 7th in redraft, so theoretically he's a good value in Dynasty there as well. The backup QBs, I like. G. McCabe grabs Sam Darnold as the second quarterback there. Dominant in other positions, though, so no quarterback build there. Kind of faded quarterback there. Bengals defense, I'm assuming they just got ripped to shreds. Keto over Chipotle every day. Yeah, I'm kind of there too. There's a Qdoba closer to my house, and so I don't like going to Qdoba. Every time I go there, the service sucks. But if I get a DoorDash and I just get a bowl, it's really hard for them to screw it up. So, Bengals defense gonna be so bad. I mean, you can pretty much already count them out of like the Super Bowl race because of that. It's so incredibly bad. Defense, like it's not even like they can't even compete at a high level.
Yep.
So, Tootie Boy, 2 to 5 goes 10-8. Is Tracy a good cheap running back 3 or 4 to target? In Dynasty, I'm still hesitant to trade for Tracy, but I'm okay holding him now because he looks like he's going to be relevant at the beginning of the season. So, 3 plays and a touchdown. Yeah, that sounds like the Bengals defense. That sounds like it.
Yep.
As a server, my service would suck too if I had to look at Avery. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. They look at me and they're so mesmerized that they can't look at what they're doing. They're just looking at me like, oh, look at this guy. And then they spill the chicken. And I'm like, well, pick up the chicken. So Bengals are wasting a Hall of Fame QB and wide receiver at the same time. Look, you guys know I drafted Chase. This is fantastic news for me. This is awesome news. I hope their defense is so bad. That helps me so much, man. Daniels rushing touchdown. Nice. Yeah. Just double check I paid the 7 for the live. Didn't make sure. Yeah, it charged me 60. Yeah, you're good, Ryan. You did it right. You did it right. Did you click? Oh, hey, Ryan, did you click live team blueprint or did you do 1.0 and then you slid up to 7? That's an important thing as well.
Wait, for Ramandola?
Yeah.
No, this was an a la carte. He clicked live team blueprint.
He clicked it. Okay.
Because it's the 6230.
Matthew, you're right. That's exactly right.
So I don't know how many of these have fallen through the cracks. Like,
well, hopefully not any. I'm sure people will tell us if they do.
I'm looking through right now, but I mean, all those.
People will tell us, I'm sure, but the other ones were coming in as lives, right? Yeah, that should be. It says 6230. He looks like he clicked on it, but a lot of the other ones are coming in as lives.
I know. I'm looking at our in progress over the last day though, and some of these, like, we would literally just have no idea.
If there's 6230, they probably meant to buy a live. Oh, Ryan said he slid over to the 7. He did not click live team blueprint. That's why.
Slid over the 7 and did not click live team blueprint.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why. Which is fine. We'll leave you in there, Ryan, but yeah, the site changed, so. All right. We are in the 11th now. We are going to jump back over and start doing our team reviews again. So we appreciate all you guys who drafted. Again, great draft here. Couple different crazy builds. The dual elite QB build ended up turning out here. Obviously, the no QB build, kind of the opposite of that. We didn't really have any triple elite wide receiver starts or wide receiver factories. This one's pretty close. I think Happen had a really good draft here. Happen, I really like your team, man. Dirty Punts and Pigeon both went double wide receiver front, and I loved how their teams turned out as well. And then you had, like a rainbow build like Dio here. Ended up stacking some wide receivers later, but has the best at every position. So, obviously, I mean, again, the Bowers one turned out okay. You guys did well. This was a very interesting draft, and so we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys drafting the channel. Good luck with this league, and I'm sure we'll be hearing from some of y'all with some blueprints here soon. I'll be excited to review some of these teams because some of them are. I mean, this is a lopsided league, I think, to start. I think there are some good teams. So I don't think Team 1's the worst team ever drafted. I don't think that at all. I think they're dominant at their flex positions here. So. I disagree, but all right. Yeah, make sure again when you do the blueprint, you actually select from the drop down. Live team blueprint. That's how you do it now. So we are gonna pivot back over. I think we have Yes, I'm AJ up first. Seal, we got your super message. Appreciate you. So we'll pull his back over, Nate.
Yeah, moved him over.
And then again, we're going to be doing all of these blueprints tonight that are live. And so there's a good chance we actually split this stream up and do another Dynasty stream this week another time. And so keep that in mind. But if you would like to get your team reviewed, again, how you do it, you get a free team blueprint when you use code domain, when you sign up for an account, annual Mother Flocker tier over on the site. Again, you get everything we have, every single tool we have for Dynasty Leagues. Draft guides, trade calculator, rankings, but you get a free team blueprint live on tonight's stream. You'll get that delivered to you, and you're going to get a new blueprint sent straight to you every single month, and you're going to be able to join the Discord as well. So take advantage of that. I just dropped the link in the comments. I've got it pinned as well. You guys will be good to go. Yeah, you will have your spot in line, GH still. Trust me, you're good, man. All right, let's rock, and also let's roll.
All right, so yes, I'm AJ is up here.
Yep. What's up, man? Good to see you. Running back, you as your team now. I've recently made some moves for Brees, Josh Downs, and Ollie Gordon. Any more advice going into the season? Yeah, let's take a look here. You are third in the power rankings. It's a 10-team start, 9.5 PPR, non-tight end premium. And so we'll start by grading out your positional grades here. You got Josh Allen, JJ McCarthy, and Geno Smith. I think that's a 7 and a 10 team. You've got Bijan, Brees Hall, Jarquez Hunter, DJ Giddens. 6 again?
Yep, 6.
JSN, Marv, Romo Ricky Pearsall, Josh Downs. I think that's probably a 6, 7.
6 or 7.
Give 7. And then Brett Bowers 10.
All right. Yep.
I think it's just well-rounded contend reload here.
Yep.
There's a super team.
No first next year, so we'll probably definitely want to look to contend this season.
Yeah. Yeah, and it sucks because this guy up top here is probably, he's probably the very, very heavy favorite. Although I will say this guy has too much depth, and so that is the one thing we're going to look at here is maybe consolidating some depth and getting some upside, and then you're going to be contending with anybody you want. And so let's take a look here. Who are his current flex guys, Nate?
Pearsall. There's only one flex. It's Pearsall.
Yeah, it's a start.
Your choice of Pearsall, Downs, Godwin every week.
All right, you got to take 2 of those guys and up tier.
Yep, we'll take Downs and Pearsall.
I think you down tier from Bowers in this situation. I think you try to go to McBride here.
Yep, I agree.
And then
do we want to down tier from Brees? Pivot from Brees, or do we do the up tier from Brees since we're down tier from Bowers?
I don't know. Brees has good upside for a guy that price.
H-Chain has better upside.
Who?
H-Chain.
It's true. Yeah, if you can get to H-Chain, I would do it. So we can give that a suggestion for sure.
Since we're down tiering from Bowers, we could do that.
Yeah, that's true. So
let's do that. That'll be a running back option. H-Chain will be a running back target. McBride's your down tier target from Bowers. Up tier, let's give him 2 wide receiver options when we're packaging Pearsall and Downs.
Okay. Pearsall and Downs. Honestly, that you're getting a pretty good. You're getting up there now. I would target Igbuka probably.
Yeah.
I would.
Odunze.
Yeah.
Yep. H-Chain, Igbuka, Odunze, and McBride.
Yeah. Yeah, that's solid. I would definitely hold your 27. I would definitely hold on your 27. I'm not looking to move that. I would also say this, be careful about trading for guys who aren't going to immediately help your contending status. I know you said you traded for Ollie Gordon. You probably got him cheap or as a throw-in. Don't go out of your way to get guys like that aren't going to help you like this year win. So.
Yep. All right. Focus on maximizing the production upside of that flex spot as you look to compete this season. And
hey, did you give him Odunze as a target?
Yeah, I did.
He has Odunze.
Duh.
Yep. Thanks, 802.
Yep, I freaking spaced that. Okay, so let's do.
Give him Smitty.
In a 10 team.
It's an up tier.
I guess that is an up tier. It's just.
No, actually, I was agreeing with you. I get it. You probably want an upside play there, but Worthy, is fine too.
Yeah, they're both 2s.
I don't know. Worthy might be a 1 this year for part of the time.
Yeah, that's true. That is a little bit of a different situation.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Okay,
so,
we'll do Worthy there.
All right, AJ. We appreciate you, man, and we will send your completed blueprint over to your My Reviews page in the chat and the My Reviews page over on the Flock site, and you're going to have it there again by tomorrow within the next 24 hours. So if you have any questions in the meantime, you know where to find us, of course, but we appreciate you a ton, man. Solid team here. You're definitely going to be looking at contending this year. Obviously, we're just going to make some moves, and again, try to contend with the super team. You don't have to have as much depth as him because he has too much depth. He's not managing his team correctly, and so Hopefully, we can take advantage of that on your end as well. Mitchie Maves is going to be up next. How's Dad as feel? Got offered 226 first. Harvey and DK for London. Oh wow. 222 first, Harvey and DK. Well, take me out of contention, but is the price too good to pass on? I definitely don't want to go out of contention. Let's look at your team. This is an 8-team start 8, so super shallow PPR 1 QB league. So keep that in mind as we're grading this, guys. Like, this is a super shallow league here. What's up, Ricardo? You want the merch link? Hey, can somebody send Filthy the merch link real quick? Appreciate you.
Oh man, this is only a start 8. This is an 8-team start 8. Holy cow! Now I understand why that guy's offering you those 2 picks in Harvey and DK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd make that move.
I don't think so. Not an 8-team start 8. I wouldn't trade London here at all. But we can grade here. In an 8-team 1 QB, Caleb and Fields is like a 4. Genty.
This is a 1 QB.
Yeah, I said 4.
I thought you said 2 QB. My bad.
No, 1 QB start 8. Genty, Henderson, Caleb Johnson, 6.
Give him a 7. Nice upside with those rookies.
Dang. Yeah, it is a 7 because the guy at the bottom has literally every running back in this league. There are no freaking non-playoff teams in this league. That's nuts.
I wonder if this was a startup.
It might be. It might be.
Yep.
But either way, I mean, a lot of times in an 8-team, everybody's contending anyway, so.
Yep. London, Marv, Tet, Igbuka, Odunze. Man, a lot of youth here. Higgins, Godwin, Myers.
Oh, boy.
Corey
Krosky Merritt, 27-yard touchdown.
What do you think, a 5 or a 6?
I would give him a 6.
Okay. And then Loveland, we'll give a 6. 4, 7, 6, 6. I mean, he's flexing Tet McMillan and Igbuka. He's got a lot of youth here.
I think he's contending.
He's contending this year or going future value? He's got a lot of rookies.
I would go contend.
All right, we'll go well-rounded.
Well-rounded.
Can't talk today, dude. Oh my gosh.
Commanders 2 touchdowns and only have passed it once. That's crazy. They are toying with the Bengals. That's insane, man.
This might be like historically one of the worst defenses we've ever seen.
It legit might be.
Like, get ready for it. Seriously.
Scribble says he could score on the Bengals defense. It's true. I believe it.
Yep.
All right. Let's package a bunch of those. Let's get Higgins, Myers. Let's package them. Those depth wide receivers, you can send a bunch of them off for a good guy. Keep trade cut deal.
So Higgins, Myers, Godwin.
Yeah.
Well, no, we'll just do Higgins and Myers.
I mean, same deal. I see so many triple rookie running back rooms, and I would say you could diversify there and go get a veteran if you wanted to. At this point, it would probably be Caleb Johnson for me. Like if you move
Caleb Johnson for a veteran, yeah.
Move him for Henry. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, Henry plus. It'd be Henry plus, or it'd be Jacobs straight up, probably.
Well, I mean, Henry went 5.9 in this draft, and Caleb Johnson went 7.3. So.
Oh wow, Caleb Johnson went 7.3. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah. So honestly, it might not be a. Don't sell low on Caleb. Like that's a caveat to that.
Yeah. I'll add that in the comments. Actually, don't sell low on Caleb Johnson if you don't get a good enough.
But if you're getting Henry, we feel like that's a good deal. So. But.
Okay, so I'll put Henry there.
I would also
Higgins,
say
Higgins Myers when we're up tiering. I'll give you Terry.
Yeah, that's a good option. I would also say let's give him Evan Ingram as a target, please. Just to stack behind Loveland. You could also give him Kelsey, whoever, just to Ertz. I don't care.
Honestly, this is one where I would move Loveland for Kittle. You have so many rookies already. We need to diversify a little bit and get a proven asset.
All right. I mean, yeah, all right, that's fine. You could just get Ertz.
Because Yeah, but Ertz isn't producing at a George Kittle level in an 8-team start 8. Ertz is disgusting.
There's always a chance that Colson Loveland produces at a very high level this year. So.
Oh, he's drinking the Danny Kool-Aid this year. No, he could. But
I'm not that high on
look at his
Loveland.
rookies: Genty, Henderson, Caleb, Igbuka, Tet, and Loveland. That's 6 rookies that are potentially in your lineup. Like, you have to move one of them, and I'm not moving Tet. I'm not moving Igbuka. I'm not moving Genty or Henderson. So
yeah, that's fair. How can I upgrade my 1.0 to a live? Again, when you're checking out, just make sure you press live blueprint. If you've already bought it and it already says in progress, we've already started it, unfortunately. So just let us know which situation is yours. But if you're checking out, it's the drop down box now. So you just go to the drop down box, boom, live team blueprint, boom, boom.
All right, other comments here. Like I was saying earlier, you have a lot of rookies on this team. Look to diversify a little bit and get some proven assets to pair with that youth.
Yeah, I agree. So again, I mean, in an 8-team here, Mitchie, I mean, you're always going to, you're pretty much always going to have everybody contending for the most part until there's like crazy, lopsidedness in the league, which isn't going to happen, especially it looks like you might be out of a startup here. And so go for it, see what happens, hold your picks, be flexible, but you're going to be in fine shape here, I think, in this league. So.
Yeah, in a 64, start 64 league format, guys like London are essentially untouchable. So
yeah, I was going to say, you should not trade any of your top end guys in this format. Nero Smith, appreciate you. We got you, my friend. Let us know if you're here. All right. Ready for bake?
Did Nero Smith, did he sign up tonight?
I'm checking that now. Nero
Smith, let us know if you are on the stream.
I said that. So we're good. He's Nero Smith. If you're here, you will have to upgrade that if you want that done on the live stream tonight. So he signed up in December.
Diciembre.
What's up, Alex? Good to see you.
All
right, Bake. Here we go. You here in the comments? Let us know if you are here. We appreciate you getting a blueprint here, man. Punted QB on the startup. Try to get a good core of wide receivers. Anything I should try and do, or should I write it out? Again, punted QB. We just saw a strategy like this in the startup here. I mean, you just saw Young, Darnold, Rodgers are the picks. But let's take a look here. IHOP is the team name. Got you at 8th here. It's a 12-team Superflex start, 10.5 PPR. Half point side of premium as well. IHOP, obviously punted QB here. Penix, Fields.
Yep.
3.
That's 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Brees, Harvey, Swifty, Jaden Blue.
5.
Yeah.
5.
Chase, London, Hunter, Rice, 9. I think.
That's a wide receiver factor right there.
That's
Ferguson,
insane.
Ingram's like a 3.
Yeah.
So, this is a wide receiver factory. We're gonna go contend, reload.
Yeah, I think you'll probably
that's why you're 8th in the power rankings, is because it favors in superflex formats the quarterback value. So definitely want to get a little bit safer there. I think. I think my QB2 being Justin Fields, when we're taking the shot on Penix, we probably want to get a safer guy there. So we will probably want to look at making a move here. We will definitely we'll have to down tier from Brees.
Yeah.
We need to get a safer long-term asset for Justin Fields. Again, you don't have to go expensive. Just get Dak and pair him with Penix and get safer there. Down tier from Brees, we can probably look in like the Jacobs range. Can go lower than that, even if you want to. So
I like Swifty as your running back 3. That's fine.
Third move here. What do we want to do?
Actually, no. Actually, man, that's probably not possible. Never mind. Let me. I'm checking my startup draft values here real quick. Where did Swift go in this draft? 8. Oh yeah,
Swift
pivot
went
from
in the
Swift to
8th
Kamara.
round.
Good gosh.
Smart.
That's a no freaking brainer.
Yes, sir. Or apparently you can just down tier 2 rounds worth to David Montgomery. I'm going to actually give you 2 quarterback targets here, Dak Prescott, and then if you can get a cheaper safe third option, you can go for like Geno as well.
Yeah.
And then we got those running back options for you here as well. So Josh Jacobs and Alvin Kamara.
Yep.
One interesting thing to note here is, again, tight end, pretty solid, pretty comfortable. Zach Charbonnet, I would say you could look into shopping Zach Charbonnet as well. You saw where Charbonnet went here at the 9-11, Monty went there at the 10-1. So if you can move Charbonnet for Montgomery, do it.
Do it. Yep, I agree. Start 10 league. Probably want to try to get like a 5th wide receiver option on this team. I think it's probably a start 3 wide receiver build. So
this is a start 3, 2 flex. So
yeah, and so because Rice is probably gonna miss some time, you got Allen there. You're probably gonna want another wide receiver if you can get it. I'll say this.
Someone cheap, literally
Yeah.
like Ridley or Adams.
I would say Ridley's a good target. I'll also say this. I would hold your first. And if you're in season, you end up contending, then you can move the first.
All right. Dak, Geno, Jacobs, and Kamara, your targets here. Brees Hall down to your field, safe for long-term asset, and DeAndre Swift pivot. So let us know if you have any questions on this one, man.
Yeah, Bake, I know you were here. If you have questions or you want us to clarify anything, drop it in the chat. We can talk with you right now about it. But again, it is, out of a startup. I like your startup strategy. I like the wide receiver factory build. I think you're going to have no trouble trading into a really competitive team here. You already pretty much have a competitive team. Thanks, guys. Had T-Law, didn't like him, so traded for Brees. I mean, look at this, dude. I mean, you killed on that because Lawrence went in this draft we just did at the 7-2. Brees went at the 5-4. You got a value in there. I mean, Trevor Lawrence has been going in the 6th, 7th round in these drafts, and so I like that a lot. So I think you did well. I think you're doing just fine. I think you're going to be in contention, and obviously you need RJ Harvey to pan out and stuff like that. But hold on to your first and keep your flexibility, and you'll be just fine in the season. So.
I have not seen anything from Nero Smith. Have you?
No, I have not. We can move him over.
Okay.
All right, my buddy Enduro Zach. I saw you here earlier. I'm assuming you are still here, but let us know. Is Krosky Merritt's worth a first down? Is he popping off? It is the Bengals defense, so let's take it with a grain of salt. But Enduro Zach says tight end premium is 1 point. So 2-point PPR for tight end total. Straight out of a startup. Was able to trade back for some capital. Weak set running back. Not sure I need to upgrade there. B-Rob being traded. Probably bad for his outlook. Thinking I would package Monty and draft capital for the JT range. Whoever is cheapest. We've got you at first out of the startup. So congrats. It is a 12-team Superflex start 10 PPR. Full point tight end premium. Let's take a look at your positional grades here. Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love. You have to give it like a 5 or a 6 on value. But we like that build. I like the build, so good job.
Mm-hmm.
Harvey Monty Jones, I would give a 5. Neighbors Puka, Hunter Olave Adams.
Monty just went the 10th, actually.
Huh?
I think I might go 4 at running back. Monty just went the 10th. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I would go 9 at wide receiver.
Yeah.
And
nice.
Njoku is whatever you're giving Njoku these days, a 4, I think. So 3, 4, whatever. There's Enduro Zach. If you have questions while we're doing this, buddy, you know the drill. So.
All right. Flexing Hunter, Olave, and Adams. Draft capital is safe currently. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, wide receiver factory.
Contend, reload. Yep, that's where I'm at with it as well. Okay, so I like your quarterback build. I mean, you have watched a lot of our stuff. You obviously have been around for a while. You know how we like building teams. You built this pretty optimally. I will say your running back room is a little bit shaky here, especially with a rookie being your number one guy. A rookie that might not even start. You got a running back 2 as your second most valuable running back. Obviously, you mentioned B-Rob. I like Rashad White as a bench piece, but we're going to look to optimize that a little bit. And Njoku, I'm fine with rolling with him this year. You do have some extra second-round picks, and my thoughts are you could use those second-round picks to go get some better running back help. Maybe cheaper running back help, but I think a Kamara is a good target for this team for sure. It's going to be...
just package some of your cheap depth at running back currently. Rashad White, Jarquez, B-Rob, and go get Kamara with you there. Jordan Love, I think we should down tier from as well.
Yeah.
Love went here at the 5-2. Lawrence went the 7th. Frick. Go down tier 2 rounds worth and go get Lawrence or go get Penix or go get Dak.
Yep.
Any one of those guys. So Dak, Kamara, and then third move here, wide receiver, I think is really good. Neighbors, Puka, Hunter, Olave, Adams. Probably don't want to mess with that too much.
No.
If you were to look to down tier from one of those guys, it would probably be Hunter, but I don't really want to move him right now. You could up tier from David and Njoku since you are down tiering from Love. So we could take Njoku and we could up tier to Kittle. I do think that's a move worth making. I'll just add in the comments here. If you can't up tier to Kittle, move Njoku for Ingram. Or Kelsey plus. Call me crazy, but I like Bo Nix and Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball to Ingram and Kelsey more than I like Flacco throwing the ball to Njoku.
I tend to agree. I agree.
Say what?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I like Ingram more than all of them. So
running backs, I think we want to pretty much give them all running back targets here now that we've got the Jordan Love down tier. We got the David Njoku up tier to Kittle. Let's give him one more running back target here. I'll give him Chuba. Chuba goes mid-7th in this startup draft, so that's not a bad price. It's pretty affordable. That's worth looking into if you can pull that off. Okay. Other comments on this team, Avery? I'll add while you're making another comment here. Just focus on building running back production upside.
You talk about his QB3 yet?
Nope.
I would go try to get a competent QB3.
We like Geno. We like Stafford.
Yeah, I think those are the guys. They went in the 10th round in this draft we just did. So.
All right, man. Let us know if you have any questions on that. Love down tier, B-Rob, Rashad White, higher upside, and Njoku up tier. Dak Prescott, Chuba, Kamara, and Kittle are some of the targets, some of the value ranges that we're looking for your team. But again, running back probably going to be our priority here. Since your top 2 guys are Harvey and Montgomery, we like them as individuals. As your top 2 options, it's a little more risky. So if you can get some extra help there, that would be ideal.
All right. Appreciate you. Enduro Zach, any questions? You got any questions for us, my man? If not, we're going to be good to go. So, all right. Del Treco's up next, right?
He is... Oh, wait, no. Yes. Mighty Thunder's the one that's on Friday. So you were correct.
Yes, we'll do Mighty Thunders Friday. All right, cool. Yeah, on Enduro says all makes sense. I'm going to send some offers. Yeah, and obviously drop in the Discord if you got any questions or anything like that. But, all right, I'm going to get you started. I got to pee in a second, Nate, so I'm going to get you started on this one and then run pee. So, all right, my league is a 10-man keeper moving up to 12 after this season. So it's 10 now. It's going to be 12 next year. Looking to make a push this year, so we might not want to crazy up tier. Looking to make a push here. Trying to target James Conner. I have all my 26 picks plus a second. I traded my 27 first for Rome, with 27 and second in the 205 to move up to the 201. Teuton's on my radar. Let me know what you think. Team Del Martin second. Imdel Treco, I'm assuming you're here in the chat. Let us know. What's up, Dynasty Daddy? Good to see you. I need to reach out to you about something. Actually, I need to message you back. We just got back from Austin, so okay. Let's grab.
Moving up to 12. So we're gonna add in the other settings here, just as a note that we are moving up to 12 after this year. So this will convert to a 12-team league. So some of the depth that you have is going to be important to probably maintain as you kind of make this change next year. That's good to know. So targeting James Conner, like Avery said. Good. So all your 26 picks an extra second. You basically have your 27 first and the 205 to move it to the 201 Teuton on my radar. So what I'm gathering here is that you have your 26 picks plus a second, and then you have the 27 third and fourth, but you don't have a first or a second there. Okay, cool. So checking out your team, you're second in the power rankings here. Looks like you have one of the better contending rosters in the league. I like this. I like to look at this a lot. So in a 1 QB 10 team, Dak Prescott and Justin Fields is going to be like a 3. Jahmyr Gibbs, Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara. Love the production upside there. Benson and Etienne as some backup options. I understand why you're looking for Connor then, because then that's another productive running back room where you'll have the production this year for Connor, and you'll have Trey Benson. So that's cool. I'm going to give that a 7, I think, at running back. And then Amon-Ra, Odunze, Igbuka, Flowers, Golden, Adams, Mooney, Ridley. Also very solid. I'll give you a 7 there, I think, at wide receiver. Honestly, I talked about maintaining some of that depth. I think I might want to up tier there. Brock Bowers is going to be a 10. So we're going to go well-rounded here on this team. You've got 3, 7, 7, and 10 at your positional grades. And we'll go contend, reload. You don't have your first in 2027 or second, so that one reload and on the third year of your outlook is going to be a little bit shaky, but I do like the young guys that you've been able to add over the last couple of years. You have a lot of cornerstone assets on this team, so I'm not super worried about that. I will add in the comments here, don't move any more future draft capital, or don't move any more picks for the foreseeable future. You have enough current value to work with, and we want to avoid falling into an eventual hard rebuild again. That's kind of going to be down the line, but we can avoid moving any more future picks for now. Let's hold off on that. You do have all your 26 picks plus an extra second. That 26 pick going to be yours, so that actually is going to end up being late. So technically, if you wanted to move that 26 first to kind of make a push, that would actually be okay. So I kind of changed my mind, but that's something that you could look into. Sorry, I told you 2 different things at once there, but hopefully you kind of get the difference there. Since we know what that 26 pick is going to look like in the near future because of your contention status this year, know that it's probably going to be later. That might be something that's like, okay, you could move that, but also keep in mind that you are changing to a 12 team, so that pick could be decently valuable because you got new teams coming in that might value draft capital a little bit. So again, if you want to just keep it safe and stick with that pick, that's fine. So moves that we can make on this team to make your starting roster better. Right now you're starting Dak, Gibbs, Kyron, St. Brown, Odunze, Bowers, and then you're flexing Kamara, and then your choice of Igbuka, Flowers, Golden, Adams, Mooney, Ridley. A lot of depth here, so actually I am going to have you up tier. First move here is going to be a Flowers and Golden up tier. That's a big up tier, and we need to get a good guy. So let's take Matthew Golden, Zay Flowers, and let's try to get another top option. I would be aggressive here. I would go to that tier kind of below London, like the JSN Lad Marv range. I'll give you Marvin Harrison Jr. as a target. Other move here. Let's honestly, is this a PPR non-tight end premium? Yes. If you want to, you could look to potentially move Amon-Ra St. Brown for Puka. You could do like a pivot there.
Oh,
or you could do, say what, Avery?
Did you see his comment?
No.
It's a 10 keeper. It's going to be 12 keeper next year.
12 keeper, not transitioning to a 12 team. It's a 12 keeper. Okay. Cool. I gotcha.
Cool. That makes sense.
Okay. So, that's good info to know, actually. So that's actually, if that's a 12 keeper, yeah, as long as you just maximize the value upside of those top 12 guys, and then you'll be in good shape, which again, I like the assets that you currently have. So, but the depth beyond that is going to be less significant. So you would want to take that depth and up tier. So let's do that with Mooney and Ridley. We'll take Mooney and Ridley. That'll be another up tier. We'll take Calvin Ridley and Darnell Mooney. Let's try to get up to Terry McLaurin. Believe it or not, that might actually be possible right now. So that's something to look into. So we'll give you Terry McLaurin as a target. We will give you Marvin Harrison Jr. as a target at wide receiver. And then the third move I'm kind of on the fence about right now. Let's do this. Let's take Benson and ETN and let's up tier. Take Benson, ETN, and I'll give you Chuba as a target there at running back. That'd be a great fourth option at running back. So 3 up tiers. And I'll just add in the comments, since this is a keeper, since this is going to be a 12-team keeper, make sure you maximize the upside of those top 12 spots. The rest of it honestly it doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Like, not only does depth matter less in a 10-team start 8, but it matters even less in your situation because you can't even keep all those guys. So like the depth, whatever depth you get is going to be re-rolled at the end of the year. And then the third comment here is going to be, if you do end up getting Connor on this team for a fair price, then don't trade Benson. I would hold Benson if you end up getting James Conner. So that recommendation of moving Benson and ETN to up tier at running back, if you end up getting Connor, that's essentially locking down a running back 4 room, which we're cool with. So again, just recapping those targets: Zay Flowers, Matthew Golden, up tier; Mooney and Ridley, up tier; Benson and ETN, up tier. Your targets are going to be Marvin Harrison Jr., Terry McLaurin, Chuba Hubbard, and if Terry McLaurin's not available there, you can go for like a Cortland Sutton as your other wide receiver target. So let us know if you have any questions on this, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you, dude. Again, you got a solid team here. In terms of, increasing your keepers, it's going to turn into more of a traditional Dynasty league anyway, so we definitely support that. But if you have any other questions, let us know. He did say the kid who has Marv is pretty stingy about him, so let's give him another option for that. I mean,
okay, same value range. Go JSN.
Yeah, Lad. Go Lad. Yeah, JSN.
Lad.
Anyway. Yep. So.
Yep.
All right, man. We appreciate it. If you have any other questions, drop in the comments. We can answer them right now. Nate, I'm thinking we do Meyerstein, and then we call it, and we jump back on and do these here soon.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry, Steele. I know I'm leaving you hanging a little bit there. But Meyerstein, we appreciate you joining up, man. Thank you so much. And if you need anything at all, let us know. Obviously, add us as friends on Discord, but let us know if you're here in the chat as well. Definitely want to make sure you're here, and you can ask us questions as we go, make sure everything makes sense. We're going to start by doing your blueprint, obviously, and then after that, make sure you're on the Discord, asking questions there, hanging out with the community, things like that. So we appreciate you. But what's up, Cole? Cole, I know you were working, but Denick came to the meetup. So Denick took the lead for Rookie of the Year. It was pretty cool. All right.
Yep.
Here we go. Pukake.
All right, Meyerstein.
This is second in the power rankings. 12-team Superflex. Start 10 PPR non-tight end premium. What's up, Zach? Good to see you, man. Again, you need anything at all, ask us questions. If you have any questions, you want us to clarify anything while we're doing this review, just please drop in the comments. We got you, man. Let's do this. This looks like a good team, man. You are second here. And this looks like it's a little bit of a more mature league. You obviously don't have any draft capital here. You have thirds and fourths for the next couple of years, but you do have Lamar and Dak Prescott with Anthony Richardson at QB, which is a solid 7 or 8. Really good. Yeah, we did already draft the Flock League. The vlog comes out tomorrow for that. So turn those noties on. Yeah. Gibbs, Judkins, Jaden Blue, I would give probably a 5 or a 6 at this point.
Pollard, Spears, and Dobbins too. Yeah, we'll go
6. Yeah. Chase, Puka, Ladd, Down, Sutton, I think is a 9. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Nice.
And then Loveland is a 7 as well.
6, 7.
6, yeah. Whatever. Well-rounded Contingent Reload? Or wide receiver factory Contingent Reload?
Let's go well-rounded.
All right, I think it's well-rounded too. If he had more wide receivers, it would be a factory, but he has some studs, so. Steely, we're not doing yours tonight, sorry. We'll do yours on the next. We're gonna add a stream this week, so we'll just do it. We'll do it whenever we jump back on live. We'll do a stream just for you, Steely. No, but you, Mighty Thunder, Ben Crap, and then I'm assuming Ryan, are you still here? I'm assuming Ryan, you'd be cool with it, but we are exhausted, so we want to recoup a little bit before we keep going with these. Okay. So yeah, it is a start 10 league. You've got Judkins you can't trade. You've got Gibbs. The depth is questionable. You're flexing Downs and Sutton, right? And you got Diggs on the bench.
Downs and Sutton. Yep.
Okay. So woof. I like this roster.
It's either a Ladd down tier or a Lamar down tier.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate you, buddy.
Now, here's the thing, though. Your running back room, you have a ton of depth there where technically you're flexing Downs, but you could flex Pollard, Spears, Dobbins. Let's take Pollard and Spears and we'll up tier.
Okay. All right.
Give someone that entire running back room and then get a guy that you're more comfortable with, like David Montgomery. Because some people will be like, oh, well, I'm getting an RB1 and an RB2, and I'm giving up an RB2. So go take money. He's more reliable.
Steely, you can just message me whenever you want it done. We'll do it. You're a priority customer, so we'll do yours whenever. Just not now. I like that. I like that he has Sutton. Man, this is a good freaking roster.
So let's take.
We love you, Jamar.
We could pivot off Downs for Adams. Terry is also closer than he should be to Downs. But yeah, Adams or Kamara. We could move Downs for Adams or Kamara.
I'm good with that. Yeah, because you have Sutton, you have Diggs, so yeah, do that. I definitely think that's where you need running back depth here.
I'll give you both of those targets actually. So we'll go Kamara.
In terms of tight end,
Adams.
Loveland did go ahead of Kittle in this draft we just did.
Yeah.
So you could do a down tier there as well.
Could look at a down tier there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
So Kamara, Monty, Adams, and Kittle. Got a lot of vets here because you have a good amount of youth on this team. So
here's
what I like. Lots of cornerstones. You can take on the risk of those veterans.
Yeah, here's what I like about this team. Lamar, Gibbs, Chase, Puka, and Ladd that is an elite foundation right there. And then you have stacked them with guys like Sutton and Diggs who are productive but really cheap. Pollard, productive but really cheap. Dak, productive but cheap. And so, honestly, this is a very ideal way to win a Dynasty League because you're not going to have to be rebuilding because of the value you have in those 5 players, but you can constantly cycle in and out with those really cheap players every year and just bounce them in and out of your flex spots. So I love building a team like this. I love your elite QB paired with a later round QB. I love the Judkins, and I think you have to hold him as well. So he did say he traded Mooney in a second for Sutton. I think that's a good deal. So we're big on Sutton this year.
Yeah. Chase, Puka, Lad, Gibbs, Lamar is a great core. Keep it.
Yes. It's great. It's elite. I mean, that's 4 firsts. That's crazy.
Yep.
So.
And then last comment here. Obviously, you don't have any draft capital. 2/3 and a 4th in 26 and a 3rd in 2027. Don't move any more future draft capital.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you got to hold. But I mean, again, you're set up to contend the next 2 years, so it works out. So. All right. Again, Zach, if you have any other questions or comments, drop them right now. We can answer them for you. But again, this is a really good team. I love how you built this team. And honestly, with a couple of moves just to kind of shore up your running back depth, you're going to be in really good shape. You're definitely contending this year. And in my opinion, I mean, I think you probably have the best team in the league. This guy's pretty good, and he has good draft capital too. So, yeah. All right, we appreciate you. If you have any other questions, drop in the comments and let us know. Yeah, Bones, we are actually going to leave these 4 in the queue and come back and do an extra stream this week because we are tired from traveling. And so we will, and Burt Macklin, we got you as well. And so we will get you on the very next stream as well. So you guys will stay in the live queue and you'll be first up when we go back live again. So we do appreciate you guys jumping on. This is... We want to definitely get on do blueprints tonight, but we are tired. So, and we haven't seen our family, so we're gonna go see our families for a minute. So, all right, Zach, if you have any questions, messages, if any of you guys have questions, just let us know. But again, we'll be live again this week before Friday to knock out some blueprints for those of you guys who are still in the queue, and so you guys will be up very soon. You should get your blueprint within the next couple days. And so, I'm on the clock in the not flock league. I will pick right now. So, all right, appreciate you, Bones. Whatever, Dennick. All right. You guys rock. We will catch you here very soon. Be on the lookout for some Dynasty videos Wednesday and Friday this week, of course. Don't know what they are going to be yet, but they're going to be bangers. We know that. So, all right. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. Peace out.